You are.
Okay, so we are live
Hey,
with the
you've not
Infinity
seen
Tower.
bad
Couple minutes behind for important technical
CGI
stuff,
movies
but
and
we are
much
also
better.
having really heated discussions about old books. We could just go live with this for the rest of the show, but we will probably do some D&D. Joining me tonight, from the left, Allison, and Kat, and Will, and Sean.
They can't
If
even
you-
see us.
They can't?
No.
Oh. Well, these are people who exist, and they're not figments of my imagination.
Hey,
I
here
mean,
we
I
are.
lived
And
enough
as
all the
always,
time.
the two end people are leaners.
Yeah. I
As
thought
you
that's
can
why we
see,
put
they
them
were
there.
both doing. I just
Well.
went to that camera and they're both going.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, I lean. I've looked at myself. I'm doing like this for like
I think Kat actually shoves people so that she gets more screen space, but maybe that's just my imagination.
very incredibly vain.
Yeah.
I didn't bring my recorder.
I have
bet
been
you
shoved
think this
multiple
stream is
times
about
since sitting down.
This is true. I apologize
All right.
fully. Mr.
So our promos, our sponsors as always are Ambient Realms. Ambient Realms, check out their website for ambient sounds and effects for games that sound like this. They support Huntington's Disease Society of America and Autism Speaks. Also, Mark, get well. We hope you feel better. Has he actually done the surgery yet? Am I early on
Yeah,
that?
the surgery's done.
Okay, yep, feel
He's-
better. I'm
yeah.
not totally paying
Yeah,
no
get
attention
better,
at all.
my man.
I'm paying a little bit of attention. Arknight, which has done the flat plastic minis like so. So you can check them out at arknight.com. Get some flat plastic minis and some super cool mats and have some laser pointer shine on them. And if we get to a certain level of followers, which we are somewhere near at this point.
Yes, we're at
when we-
87.
87 out of 100. When we get to 100, we're giving away 2 different
Ooh.
Arknight prize packages. So if you like winning stuff and you like following us, it's a literal win-win. We would love that. So come on down, join us.
Woo!
Yep. And tomorrow, what game do you bring? At 6:30, so same time slot as this game, probably running on time, and we will have Pandemic Legacy. This is the second episode, so it is technically...
It is technically the month of February because every episode is a month.
Okay.
So if we do well, we'll be doing February and March. If we do poorly, we'll be doing February and then February again.
Because the penalty is you play more if you do badly.
You play the same month again.
Right.
Yeah. And if you fail the same month twice, you just move on.
Okay.
And if you fail 4 times in a row, you open up the mysterious box number 8.
I'm feeling like we're giving away the whole show. We should just save it for tomorrow at this point. Now.
Box 8.
So we'll see what happens on Pandemic Legacy tomorrow. I guess there's no chance we see Box 8, but that could happen in a future show because
It
of
could
that.
happen in a future show, but we would have to lose 4 times from here on out because we won January right off.
Yeah, that's good stuff. So check us out at timetotabletop.com. Follow us on Twitch. Comment, give us ideas, hashtag Infinity Tower, and I'm sure we will have lots of things to tweet about tonight based on this game. All right, last time, the Infinity Tower crew found themselves trapped in a dungeon beneath the mansion Malinae. Until then, the party had been under the impression that the cursed Count Malinae, who's this big dude over here, had been the lord of the house, but they then found out that his father, the old Count, had survived his entombment by passing into undeath. Moreover, they found themselves in a dungeon that the Count had never seen below his home before. After several harrowing encounters, the party made their way to a room below the mansion, where they found themselves surrounded by hungry undead. And really, that's all I have to say about that. So let's get it going, guys.
We never introduced our characters.
Would you like to introduce your character?
We haven't done it in a while.
Okay, well, let's do that.
Have we
Let's go
not?
ahead. Allison, you want to start on your side?
Can we start on the other end? Like
Yeah,
we're
let's start on the other end with Sean. Okay, Sean, since you're tweeting, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm Sean. I play Theophraxis, a gun-slinging gnome.
Level 5.
Level 5.
Level 5.
Level 5, sorry.
Right, but somebody's got to say it.
Sorry.
Okay,
So I'm experiencing nasal episode.
excellent. That's what you want on my TV.
I'm Will. I play a level 5 human cleric. RBY.
Yes, excitement. Good stuff.
Woo! My name is Kat. I am playing Aurora, who is a cat. Well, a tabaxi. She's a monk. She's also level 5. She's neutral good, which means she basically does the right thing.
Yeah, could be, right?
I am playing Embers. She is a tiefling sorceress, level 5, and yes, sorceress. And I'm Allie.
Ta-da. See, we got through that. Minimal pain. Okay, so now that Sean's gone, his character falls in the pit trap.
Hooray!
Okay.
I heard that!
I know. that
Did you
was
hear
the
me
intention.
saying hooray? He doesn't know.
The hooray?
We're all
part?
glad you're dead.
No one said dead. I was thinking maimed or wounded, but that's fine.
Oh,
He's
cool.
just very, very unconscious.
Wait,
Replacing my broken leg with a stump.
Yeah,
Yeah, remember
you're
when you
an
get to-
idiot, right?
Yeah,
Just
robot
make
leg,
yourself
that'd be
like
awesome.
yeah.
Don't worry, when you go to 0, you just stay there for a
I'll be a
while. It's
Merle,
okay.
but instead of a.
All I know is that
Yeah,
Aurora
we're
was
regardless.
already through the door and excited about the scaffolding.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah. Remember that?
So let's pop the door. We'll have Aurora over here.
Me too.
We had hungry
I know, right?
predators
I don't know.
that were already kind of scurrying and moving up towards you.
Yeah.
Oh, there's monsters here too.
Yeah, there are monsters everywhere,
Awesome.
guys. I have all the monsters for you guys. Don't worry.
Oh, there's some up on the scaffolding.
There are some on
cool.
the scaffolding. Okay, now, sorry viewers at home, but we gotta make
Awesome
some
monster.
accommodations for these whole player people.
I think something fell.
Yeah, it happens often, the way I do stuff. Okay, you want your picture now? Should I do picture?
Oh, I
now?
got it.
Oh, because now I've got it all in disarray. It would have been better before. Because these guys want to see
We're gonna
stuff.
go to map camp in a second. So you got time.
All right, I think a very slight angle like that is probably ideal. Provided that we want you guys to see stuff. Please note the door on the far side of the room. Okay. Good. Everybody having fun. We got some stuff in place. I rolled this here initiative die.
Oh yeah, initiative.
Oh, that was supposed to be.
I am thinking this is now a good time for initiative.
All right.
Based on the stuff.
Oh yeah.
Man.
So I'm gonna go Christmas colors.
Christmas colors. That doesn't sound ominous at all.
It isn't.
Okay, darn.
I'm gonna like come to the next game with like a little jail brick.
We
Yeah,
have to
Dyson.
build something.
Yeah, between the two
that
of you
must
guys,
be
maybe,
built.
right? So good
So what
stuff.
did everybody get?
I got a 14.
I got 19.
Nice.
I got a 21.
Nice.
I'm going last.
Okay, cool.
You
Oh,
have to keep
you
track
got
of
a 2.
everything.
They
It's not
might
mine now.
be worse than that.
I
Everybody
don't
got a
keep track of
nat.
anything. You guys know this well from all of your experience with me. I just pretend that you guys had a turn already.
I got
and go on to
20.
the
I
next
got
zombie.
20 more.
Yeah, there's always that.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
You
Well,
got
hey,
20
there are a
more
lot of
than
numbers on that die, as we all learn through time.
And I have
There's
to get
20
the
numbers
one.
on that die.
Well,
I mean specific.
I mean, maybe on your die, maybe not my die. My die just has like 2 or 3 really good numbers on it.
And they keep coming up.
That would be why, yeah. Okay, so let's have Aurora go first.
All right. Well, even though I'm very excited about climbing on the scaffolding, there's a guy like right there. So I'm gonna go ahead, get around the other side of that guy, and start beating him with a stick. Because that's how I do. I beat things.
Stick it to him.
I beat things with a stick. This is fun.
Dude, that's pretty
Okay, so you are going to hit something with a
Lasers are
stick.
cool.
Yeah. But I
Lasers
want
are
to be
really-
under the scaffolding.
You would like to be under the scaffolding, hitting this
Oh,
guy.
This is not fair.
Cookies from heaven!
What?
Yeah, because that way those
Cookies
guys
from
can't drop
Halo.
a box on me.
Oh no, don't worry. They'll find their ways. But that's
Halo
cool.
or cookies, I don't know those.
Okay, so you are there. You're hitting stuff with
I'm gonna be
stuff.
greedy for other people.
Yeah. I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
Hit it with a stick.
Yep, I like this plan. It's a good plan.
Right? It's the best plan. 22.
22 is going to hit.
Actually,
What?
cookies for the goddess who made them.
10 points of
Thanks,
damage.
Sarah. Sarah should really count as a sponsor. By
Yeah.
the way. 10 points of
Yeah, should
damage.
be a sponsor by
Yeah.
now.
I'm putting her on as my administrative assistant.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the same
It's not
thing.
even a joke.
Okay,
I'm gonna hit it with a stick again.
hitting it with a stick a second time.
Yep, same stick. But
Same
to
stick.
the other side of the head.
Same stick, second time. Got it.
Second, first, same as the first.
So I'm gonna say that, but I was choking on cookies.
24.
We're all
Yeah.
enjoying cookies too much at this point.
So close.
7 damage.
7 damage. Will, these are diet cookies, by the way. You can have several.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. What?
And now
Should
I'm
I
gonna.
sandwich some of the truffles in between 2 cookies?
Oh my god. There'd be death.
For different
Oh my
reasons,
God,
you
it's
should.
so awesome.
And now I'm gonna bonus kick it.
Bonus kick. I am totally paying attention to all the things you're doing and not in any way paying attention.
Red to his undead nards.
Okay, this is the bonus undead crotch kick.
Wolf
Got it.
man has
Oh man, nards!
11.
11 is going to be just shy.
Nice.
This is like the lowest you've ever rolled in your life right there.
It pretty much is.
Okay.
It's a 3 on the die.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, but okay. So, with 2 successful strikes, the creature looks fairly discomfited by this barrage. What is going on with my music? Where's all my like cool effecty stuff? This is probably a pilot error yet again, of course.
You know, I didn't get alcohol beforehand.
Uh-oh.
Need to go. I
Me.
mean, you just went, so.
I mean, I just played, so I got time.
Alright,
Okay, we're switching. Cookies for trouble. It's happening.
Cookies for trouble. I didn't get any cookies.
Oh wait. Give
The
me
DM
first.
needs a cookie.
If you hit the thank you, I do appreciate that.
I
Thank
do
you
love
very
the
much.
rule of the GM never like pays for pizza.
That sounds like a good rule.
Yeah.
We never have pizza then.
Well, guys,
Oh,
we're having
yeah.
pizza.
Yep.
He'd
Next
still be awesome.
You're using the lamp in the Cape Cod.
So,
It's my turn.
No.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
You don't have to take your turns.
You can skip it. You can enjoy your cookie.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
you just
Take a
did.
break. You deserve it.
Yeah.
I know, these are all
You deserve a
excellent
break
points.
today.
The real question is, what is Aurora's AC? I'm gonna guess it's very high.
It's 19.
Cool. I hit that. We're
You
good.
hit that?
Don't mistake the things I say for other things.
No, you do. Never mind.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know.
Yeah, he often exceeds the threshold for hitting me.
I have dice that roll very good numbers and occasionally very bad numbers. You guys all know what this is like.
So bring out the ones that roll very bad numbers and see if you can convince
You guys
them
may
otherwise.
notice that I only ever have 2d20s on this table, despite the fact there are so many in this bag.
I can say with my experience with Hans that he always rolls well.
That is not okay.
Son of a bitch.
Except for when we were playing Edge of the Empire.
I had to roll so few dice during that game in the first place. That's kind of a nice thing about the Empire. Okay, so Aurora takes 4 points of scratching claw damage and needs to make a con save.
The discussion board says I need to offer you a
right.
trouble because it's bad
Thank
luck
you.
for us.
Yes.
4
excellent.
points of
4
damage.
points. And con save.
Okay. Does a 12 save?
A 12 does save.
Alright.
You feel a sickening reaction as your body begins to seize up, but you cannot be so easily overcome.
This guy's a groovy ghoulie, huh?
They do have kind of a rotten smell to them that seems something like that, yes. So at this point, I'm concluding my turn, and I will move on to 19 is you, yeah? Okay, Arvin's up.
Get me in there.
Yeah?
Not to have that other guy move up on me? He could.
I know. How about that? Well, I've already moved some,
Oh,
so that's
he
30
already-
feet for you.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna do Sacred Flame on the guy that Aurora hit.
Sacred Flame on the guy that are roaring. Okay, cool. What's the DC?
16.
Okay, it's successful. I mean, not successful. Go for it.
10 points of damage.
Wow. Oh, he's gone. Okay, he goes up like a secret candle.
Whew. They're
Body
stinky.
Yeah, really like a rotten, guttering secret
Zombie
candle.
ashes.
Yeah, not great.
I'm not trying to bring doom upon myself by sort of quoting Jar Jar Binks, but I just did it, and I apologize.
You used to say zombies gonna die?
No, we don't
Nope.
continue. You already apologized.
Excuse
As you get closer, this creature right here throws something that looks like a glass vial in your direction, a beaker perhaps. It bursts on the floor, and all around you hear this of like a caustic burning on the floor.
So they're aliens?
Yeah. Okay.
It's dry heat.
Anything further you want to do?
No, there's I'm good.
Cool. Okay, next up.
Blah.
Theophraxis.
Let me where's the thing? Can I like go over? Wait, so is acid actively eating up the floor, or is
Right over here.
okay? So can I go like over to here?
Sure.
Someone's doubling up my little pointy light thing. Okay, now for the explosive arrow, did we ever determine whether or not that was area effect or was that just a single target?
I'm gonna say that none of these targets are really grouped in a way that's gonna be advantageous to you.
Alright.
But maybe like a 5-foot square, like 10-foot square, something like that.
Alright.
10-foot square makes more sense than 5 foot. That's not
Alright. Then I'll just use my gun.
gonna do.
Gun. Shoot first. The one that's up above, I guess.
Okay. You're
The
shooting
one that that threw the vial. Yeah.
Okay, this one has full cover. He is
He's
right
behind
you,
them
Robert.
boxes.
All right. Darn it. I wish I had that sharpshooter.
Well, full cover still wouldn't do you shit, then you could hit all the other ones.
You've got all of these guys have partial cover,
Alright, I'll
and
shoot
this
the-
guy's getting full.
I'll shoot the one with partial cover next time.
Cool, sure. Alright, go for it.
First shot. Oh, 8. 14?
Nope.
Really?
It glances right off the barrel. Or crate. Okay. Cookie problem.
Crate and barrel.
Crate and barrel. Spawn this
Yeah.
game brought to you by.
Nope.
But
Two notes on that.
then rolls
Here,
onto a
crate and
17.
barrel.
That did then
Send
roll
us
onto a
stuff.
17, but the third roll didn't count. I missed both times.
All right. Not so bad. Could be worse.
Meow, meow, meow. That's Aurora's battle cry, by the way.
You need to record
Not
that.
Well, I know Hans has the sound effects for that.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yep, there it is. Boom. The count charges out,
Butt wiggle before she attacks too.
and he's going to go another 30 feet over here. So
Just
that's
the
about all
thing
he's
like
gonna
that
do
cat
for
on
his
the
move.
internet where it holds its head still, yeah.
Okay, Embers.
I actually get to go.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
on
your
like
turn.
last.
I know, it's your turn this round, yeah.
I have the color spray thing, but I'm not quite sure how that works. I only get to use it once because it's on the
Put
scroll.
it on scroll, yep.
Okay, so I'm going to do Scorching Ray,
Okay.
and I'm going to do one on each of those, but not the partial cover ones.
Okay, so you're trying to hit these three guys with three
Yeah,
scorching
and
winds.
it's 3 rays, so I can do one, and one.
Yep. Do you want to move like right there in the doorway, or are you trying to stay outside the doorway?
Let's go in the doorway, and so I can get better.
Okay, sounds
So
good.
I have to roll for each of them.
Yep, and each one has partial, or has full half cover, whatever I said first.
Half cover.
10 doesn't hit the first one.
Oh, sorry.
This one probably does 23.
Okay, 23 is good. So we'll say that's this one.
That's that one. 16 for the last one.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so then that's 2d6.
Okay, on each of the last two, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Alright.
So they each take 5 damage. And I didn't burn the spell slot.
Okay, cool. Anything further you want to do with your round?
Move more that way,
Towards the Aphraxis?
as far as I can go with what I have left.
Alright, cool. So I'll say you moved maybe 10 feet already. Ruler thingy.
And then I can move another, 10 feet, or 20 feet.
Yep.
There we go. So I'm not all bunched up.
I mean, bunching up is cool. I don't mind it.
Oh, I know you don't mind it.
Right, so you guys are there. Aurora's turn.
Yeah. Aurora in her full cover area.
Aurora in her full cover from above, yes. She's gonna hide under the rest of the It's good.
I'm just trying to figure out how high above me they are right now.
Well, I've got a ruler still. I do try to build for accurate scale above, so they are 15 feet in the air.
Okay. Okay, the scaffolding, I would like to do an acrobatic maneuver up it to
Okay.
like get to the top.
Okay, sure.
So kind of bouncing off the,
So you're basically gonna wheel around in some way up to like here and shimmy up the side.
yes.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna go out through the, whoops. I'm not gonna go out through the front, I'm gonna go back there.
So you want to go along the side. Okay. So
Yeah,
that's
but
like 10 feet.
like sort of in such a way as that they never see me, so I'm never coming out around the front at all.
Okay.
I'm just
right.
jumping up onto that and then shimmying up the back one, so I come up behind that guy.
Okay. So I'm gonna say if you're actually trying, like you're saying, you're trying not to go out too far, or you're trying to like.
I'm not
basically
trying to
just
go
hold
out
it?
at all. I'm trying to.
You wanna go
I
for
was
the-
there.
Yeah.
I'm jumping onto that,
Yeah.
and then I'm jumping up to the top.
Okay. So I'm gonna say the whole thing together is gonna cost you like 5 extra feet of movement. So it's gonna be like 5 for that, and then 15 to get up. So it'd be like 20 feet of movement.
Okay. That's fine. Do you need me to make an acrobatics check?
Yes. Let's do an acrobatics check.
Because that's just trying to be all flippy.
Yeah. Because I mean it'd be super cool. That's important.
On our acrobatics check, that's a 15.
Okay. That's solid. So you're there.
Cool. And she still has enough to close in on Mr. Full Cover, so she's gonna do that and then start smacking him.
Cool. That is that.
Yeah. I'm just seeing if I can do something gnarly. You know what? I am actually going to do Fangs of the Fire Snake, so I can be 10 feet away from him.
Okay. I mean,
And-
you don't really even have 10 feet there.
Oh, I don't.
Nope,
Well,
it's
then
pretty
let's
small.
not waste fangs of the fire snake. I'm just gonna hit him.
Cool.
Easiest. Simplest.
16,
16 hits.
and that is for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna crack him in the back again and miss, because that's an 11, and I know that doesn't hit. And then I am gonna successfully kick him for 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. So between your staff strike and your kick, you've been like rocking this creature back and forth, but there's still just a little bit of that malevolent undead spirit that's keeping it alive, and it's not down. It's still on its feet. Okay, so he's going to counterattack on you,
Sure.
and that is unsuccessful. His friend over here, having no like qualms about loss of life, is going to throw something at you now. So this is a ranged attack
Okay.
with a glass beaker of some kind.
That's cool. Because I'm behind his buddy,
Yeah.
I basically am at 3/4 cover, so that means he has to make a 24 to hit me.
Okay, he's not going to hit you with that. In terms of the 3/4 cover, I think I'm actually just going to say that based on this, I don't think cover rules take your friends into account. I think friendlies are fine.
No, you
I'm
can't
looking it
shoot
up.
through your buddies. Unless you want to hit him.
I'm looking it up.
That sounds right.
Unless he's a sharpshooter.
Well, I mean, clearly they're all sharpshooters. That just makes sense.
I mean, there is physically
Okay.
a thing between me and
Yeah,
him.
yeah, I understand there's a thing between you and him. I just want to read through the rules so that I make sure I've got a general idea of them. Okay, I would give him at most half cover for that, according to the way it's written. So, but either way, he's not going to hit you. So you don't get hit, but it is an area effect. So that's not actually making things better for anybody in the area. It does give you a chance to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dex is what she's good at. That's a 15.
Okay, so you take 1 point of acid damage as acid splashes across the scaffolding. I know, it's a lot, but it'll be okay.
I'm not the one that gasped, so.
Yeah. We're doing it. What's wrong with vial of acid? Everybody likes vials of acid. Okay, Arvin. Vial of acid, which is really a beaker being thrown at you, which is successful.
They're all clamped up now.
Okay, it is 3 points of acid damage landing on you. So there's that. This guy's character looks pretty good.
Oh, I just realized if these guys are carrying vials of acid, something bad might happen to them if I do Thunder Wave.
No, nothing bad could possibly happen. Yeah, he's going up here. Alright. I am done with moves. It is Arvin's turn.
Get me over as far as I can.
You want to go that way?
Yeah, just like straight over.
Yep. Cool.
And then Sacred Flame on the guy that just went up the ladder.
This guy. Okay. Yeah, you made that save. Anything further you want? Okay, cool. So we are on Theopraxis.
Yeah, I can use an explosive arrow to hit one of those and explode in both of those.
Can you use exploding, like an exploding arrow on one of these guys? Try to hit both? Sure, let's go for it. Okay, remember they do have half cover.
I have to do going up the side.
Come on, baby. 20.
20, yes, 20 is going to hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the arrow damage for the one I hit.
Okay, and then roll a d10 for both of them, right?
Yeah. Where is my arrow?
Probably d8.
10 for the arrow damage. So the
Oh, wait.
only-
So the other ghoulie guy came up on the scaffolding?
Yep.
Okay.
So you want me to just roll once and apply damage to both, or roll
Yeah, roll once and we'll just do damage for both.
Ah, damn it.
2. Okay.
Not too bad.
They are both injured. The one who actually took the arrow through his body is more injured. The other one kind of got like
Yeah, little
backblasted
shrapnel
with
bits
some,
and stuff,
yeah.
yeah.
Stuff like that.
nice.
Okay, so they're not
Bit of
happy.
his friend's bone.
Definitely. Movement.
Nah.
You like where you are?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Actually, no.
Okay, sure. No problem. And then Count is going to move. Aurora, I don't know how happy you're going to be with him in a second.
Oh, is he gonna try to break the scaffolding?
Yeah, he's shaking the scaffolding.
Well, it doesn't matter. She can fall all the way off it and not take any
And
damage.
it's pretty dang good as he begins to shake and rattle the scaffolding. And it is not broken, but it is now severely listing.
That's awesome. This is a good acrobatics thing for Aurora.
So we're going to say it's like this now at this point.
Oh, nice.
Woo!
So-
Did they still get all that cover, even though it's tilted?
Yeah, but let's also make some dexterity checks.
Yeah.
For everybody who is, including Aurora, since she's pretty good at that, I'm not going to worry too much.
I was like, wait, do I have to
Oh.
make a dex?
Yeah, she's at a 21, so she's pretty good.
Falling damage.
All right. 4. Not bad.
Just saying.
No, I mean, why not, right? Falling damage is half the
Fall
fun.
flat on the face.
Okay,
So
so
he technically entered my area. I should get an attack of opportunity.
it's leaving
not-
your area. Good try. Very good try.
And he's prone.
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll just enjoy next round, but I like that spirit. That's great. Okay, now it's Ember's
Hey,
turn.
don't some of those crates fall too? You ever just let that go?
I tried, but they didn't fall. So I'm going to say they made their saves. So.
Crates and
Move me
saves.
as far that way as I can go, just
Okay,
straight.
you want to go 30 to the side. Boom, boom.
And now, do I have line of sight on that one guy who climbed up the ladder with
Yeah,
that
sure.
cover?
Yep, definitely.
Okay, so for that guy, I'm going to just do,
It's just blocked by the computer. I know. There's
I'm
only so
gonna
much I
do
can do.
a firebolt.
It's all good.
Fire bolt or ball?
Bolt.
Okay. One's more exciting.
Fireball is
I know.
awesome.
But you could fireball them.
Great.
I try to cast my firebolt and my hand goes pss, pss.
It's just not working for you.
No.
So another
Unless it
one.
did it, yeah. I'm gonna get like 5 more.
You're saving them all for when it counts. All the good dice are for later.
Yeah, you're gonna kill Count Maloney in like one blow.
Yeah. That's because you can fireball there. Okay. Anything further you want to throw in?
Roll 6s.
Do I want to waste a sorcery point?
It's up to you,
Maybe
right?
like 5. You know, let's do it. What are the odds? Yay! 20.
Yeah,
Hit.
that's definitely gonna hit. That's a hit.
I'm gonna use the fire. Oh, and they did mean. Oh, that's a 3. 11 damage.
Okay, that's pretty good. All right, nice. So now we move back to the top of the round with Cat. Okay,
Okay.
so what's Aurora gonna do?
And Aurora's gonna keep hitting this guy.
Keep hitting that guy. Good, solid.
Well, that definitely hit, because that's a 17 on the die.
Okay, yep.
And that is for 7 points of damage.
Okay, and he is down.
He's down.
He is down.
All right, I'm gonna just move up to the next guy, because
Yep, just for fun's sake, just so. Okay, so you're there.
for fun's sake, do you want me to roll to see if she can do that easily with it tilted? And
I feel okay. At the worst, you would take, like a difficult terrain type thing, I think.
Yeah.
So it's definitely within your range.
Okay, so she's gonna go ahead and hit him,
Okay, cool.
which hits. Sorry, I didn't tell you, but it's 21, so I'm
I
pretty sure.
believe you. I believe you. You guys are pretty good at math, I gotta admit. I rarely have to worry.
I'm not.
That's okay. I said rarely have to worry, so you were the
Aw,
exception.
yeah. 13.
Rarely, I mean.
Will.
Was that
I really
13
have to roll
damage?
for you.
Okay.
13 damage.
This guy's out.
Oh, sweet. I don't know when he took damage before.
Yeah,
Oh,
he took. Theophraxis shot him with an exploding arrow.
right. I don't think I can get up to the next guys.
You've got about 30 more feet.
30?
Yeah.
I mean, if this isn't counting as difficult terrain, I can get up to one of them and kick them, but that
Right.
seems like a bad idea.
That's what I am doing. It's counting as difficult terrain.
Okay. I'm just gonna instead just sort of hang out next to this box,
Okay. Hang out next to the box.
because
You never know.
all I have is a kick
Yeah.
at this point.
Cool. Okay. Next up, it's my turn. This guy is gonna pick up the crate, throw it at Aurora.
That's
Over here.
logical.
What's that?
So that's logical.
I mean, let's see if it works or not. Either way, right? Okay, that's a hit. That's pretty good. So he is throwing.
I mean, I'm taking his word for it.
Well, what's your AC?
19.
Yes.
Are they like, it's a poltergeist thing? So, like, throwing things like that?
He just likes throwing stuff. I put the biggest
You know what?
ghouly dude right there.
I am going to go ahead and spend a key for a bonus dodge.
Okay, awesome.
So you can roll again.
All right, it seems kind of retroactive, but I'm cool with
Oh, sorry.
it. No, I'm good. Yes, still successful, thank you. I do good on rolling stuff. Okay, 4 points of damage from the box. And now you get to make the Constitution saving throw.
Was that just filled with acid?
Yes.
12.
Okay, so you were saving, you take 3 points of damage. Not that bad. Not that bad. I mean, this crate is full of acid, and unfortunately, that's like totally lame one damage for spending that much time trying to attack Aurora. But
Wait, the crate was filled with acid.
was filled with acid, yes. Okay, this guy's gonna get just inside your range, and I'm gonna give him a dex check because this thing's all tilty, but he did okay on that. And now we're gonna do the claw attack here.
Okay. You know he's still at disadvantage.
You're still at disadvantage because you're bonus dodging. That's fine. I didn't need that natural 20. I actually did need that natural 20. So he does not hit you. Okay, so that is done, and this guy's going to stand up and attack Arvin.
So
So,
it's not. It was comfortable where it was.
yeah. Don't worry, he doesn't hit either.
You can
Okay,
go
these
9.
guys are all super lame,
His face
and that's
is-
fine. So, we finished out this group. It is now Arvin's turn.
Take me back 5 feet, and I'm cast Sacred Flame again.
Okay, on.
The guy just tried to hit me.
Okay, let's take it from again. Nope, no success on his part.
For 7 points of radiant.
7 points of radiant damage. Excellent. I need to keep remembering that that name is totally misleading. Sacred Flame is more sacred than this flame.
I could call it Sacred Radiance.
Yeah, you know what? It might actually help
Why
out
don't I
quite a
do
bit.
that?
Okay, so
Sacred
we're gonna move
Radiance,
on
anything.
to. Yes, let's do that. Unless you have anything further that you're gonna do.
There's not really anything I can do for that I want to.
Okay, that's fair.
Is that dude a bad guy or is that the
It's a
cancer?
bad guy. He counts down here shaking the thing.
Ah, alright. I'm gonna take a couple shots. You said he's the bigger dude?
He is a kind of a bigger looking dude because that's the one I have to work with.
Alright, I'll use that. I'll shoot that dude.
Sounds good.
Shoot that dude.
Does it look like Aurora? I mean, Aurora.
I mean, Aurora's pretty tough too, right?
Right, I'll shoot the guy that's not. Unless I get advantage, do I get advantage by shooting that guy?
Nope. You would if you were a rogue.
I know, right? I got a 15?
You got a 15.
Wait a
Okay.
minute, I forgot. Oh no. I honestly don't know if that was a 6 or a 9 because they're right next to each other.
Right. So you want to roll it again? Is that how do you want to handle it, or what do you want to do?
It's up to you, dude. Whatever you fair. I don't know which one it was. I'm pretty sure it was a 6.
This is a damage or this is a hit?
This was the hit.
Okay.
I think it was a 15. I'm pretty sure it was a 6. 15 for the first shot.
That's fine.
Is that hit?
15 damage for the first shot, or 15 to hit? 15 to hit is fine. You got it.
It is, but yeah, 8 points for
Okay.
damage.
Yep.
Next shot, 20 for 7 points damage.
Okay. So I'm getting a total of 15, right? Check. Okay, cool. Moving on, the count continues shaking.
Should I make another dex check?
He's not quite as good at shaking this time. That one didn't actually do any good for him.
He got distracted.
He's probably trying to figure out how he's going to do this and not drop buckets full of acid on him. But
Oh.
there's probably no good way for this to end at this point. All right. Well, he's going to keep going with that because it seems like a good idea. And then it's going to be Ember's turn. Ember's is his turn.
Do I, in my opinion, assessing the crate that's right next to yeah, that one.
Yep.
Do I think I can destroy it with one fireball?
They are not superbly well made crates. This one burst most of the way open just from being thrown. And that wasn't a very long throw.
The only thing is I'm worried about
Which probably will happen if you explode a crate. So
So I'm just gonna shoot the one that has no cover in front of me.
Check.
Again,
Okay, cool.
firebolt. I hit 21.
21 to hit. Yes, it's good.
Eight damage.
Okay, cool. All right. And now we are on to Aurora's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna hit him with a stick. I'm very
Hit him
creative.
with the stick, yes.
Well, I rolled a 1, so I didn't hit him with a stick.
Okay, well, first time for everything. So that's all right.
Yeah. Second is a 17.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
Right. And that's for 10 points of damage.
Yes, he is out of the fight.
Cool.
Kicked down to the ground, body splitting open. Yuck.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and declare ahead of time that I'm doing a bonus touch.
Thank you for that. That makes my life easier. Because maybe I'll remember this time then. But
Yeah.
cool.
And I'll move forward.
Okay, where do you want to be?
I'll go right in front of the guy.
Right in front of the guy. Cool. Okay.
Be like, look, check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His path is pretty clear at that point. Okay, so... Oh, you know what? I forgot. Because you just moved into a square here now. I need you to make a con save.
Oh, is he stinky too?
No, I'm sorry. I am reading the rules not correct. Next round you would have to do that. Starts his turn, not now. So you do not have anything you have to do now. I just have to try to hit you. You are currently
Oh, okay.
dodging.
So these past two guys did not stink, but this guy stinks.
This guy is different than the other guys. The other guys all had an odor, but this guy has a stench, one might say.
So where,
Okay, not successful on the attack.
whereas the other ones haven't had that. He hung out this one.
Yeah, he's been sprayed by a skunk a few times, something like that. So he is unsuccessful in his attack, and he doesn't get a lot of options, so he's going to stand there and get, mauled in a second. This guy's going to move up and try to give Arvin a nice scratch. He is not going to do that. That
Oh,
is
no!
accidental. Just one of those things. Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter the word.
No, I'm all out of stuff there either way, so we're on Arvin's turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Take a step back and Sacred Flame.
Okay, cool. Nope, no success.
10.
10.
Sacred Radiance.
And he is down.
You're radiant.
You radiated
Radiance.
his radiance. Yeah, that's good.
I heard you like radiance. I put a radiance on your radiance.
Pretty much it.
Better?
Your turn. Yeah.
Ah, nope. 13.
13 to hit
Yeah,
for this
13
guy.
to hit, yeah.
Yeah, that hits him.
Awesome.
Well, not everybody can be cool like you, Francis.
We actually referred to the other guys, they couldn't shoot at
Oh,
all. Is it 13 for damage?
okay, 13 damage.
Well, the other guys were behind cover, remember before.
All right, this guy's down too.
And I don't have to worry about his
shot.
And then you count "Rah!" and topples the scaffolding, spilling the crates of acid all over the floor.
I jump away.
Yeah, you guys can do that. Arvin, why don't you go ahead and do that too? Why don't you guys both make dex saves?
Well, I'm glad I moved off the scaffolding before we talked.
Thanks, Chainmail. What would I ever
Yeah,
do without you?
Can you? No, this is just a second.
So I got an 11.
Nice.
13.
Okay, you guys both succeed. Neither of you manages to step in the pool of acid. You both saw it coming. You're not like totally incompetent or anything.
Okay.
Aurora is curious about what's in these other crates.
Yeah, totally. Is there, yeah, Yes, what she said. But for Theo.
So she's already had like a full round to look in these
Yeah,
crates
sure,
by the
sure.
time you get up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What's in
let's-
there?
More acid.
It's just acid.
Is it in vials?
Yes, and big like glass grenades. So that's-
Grab them.
Ooh, yes.
Go for it.
All right, I'm
That's
gonna collect
your
those
thing.
things up and throw those in the.
Cool.
Gently place those into
Throw.
the bag.
I could throw.
Ah,
That's
it's
fine.
legit. I stopped myself.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna be traversing this like a balance
Yeah, that's a
beam.
good idea.
Okay, cool. Good thing somebody built that part.
Huh?
Good thing somebody built that in there, just in case
Ah,
someone
it's
wanted to use it like a
convenient, right?
balance beam. Okay.
So,
you,
Yeah, I want to collect up.
Okay,
those,
you
put
have
in the bag
11 of
holding.
those.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll keep them in the bag of holding because I don't think blowing up my
Yeah.
face.
Generally, they just do a d6, but when you get an entire crate of them thrown at you at once, then I was going for more than a d6.
So, what are we calling acid vials?
They are basically like acid vials or grenades or beakers.
I'm
Or
going to call them
whatever.
grenades because it sounds awesome.
It does sound
She's
awesome.
not doing anything very cool because she's only doing a 10 to do that.
Yeah. That's good.
Which I feel like is enough that she won't fall, but she's not doing any tricks either.
There's nothing really like super difficult about this. It's a pretty sturdily made scaffold actually,
Okay.
so you're able to like hang out and have some fun.
Will anyone else want acid grenades?
Aurora's just running around on the scaffolding having a fun time.
We did really good on this one.
It seems like a waste of time.
What do you mean by a waste of time?
I just feel like we're just playing games.
Aurora says from a handstand, uh-huh.
Yes.
I look over my shoulder. But we're looking for your father. We have to follow him. This is where we were led to. So
I agree entirely that we're being led. I just wish there was some alternative to following him.
The only way to win the game is to play it, right?
do you?
I know you don't have anything in common with the man, but for a moment there I would swear I was speaking to him. I like how these traits manage to drop on top of each other. That seems unlikely, probability-wise.
Very nice traits.
It's nice.
You
Well,
make a
then-
valid point. I mean,
Okay.
look, maybe we should look around for other passageways, hidden something, whatnots, as we're going along.
Okay, I'll check for hidden passageways around the room.
If
Is
we
anybody
wanna-
else trained in perception so they can assist me?
If
Ooh,
we
it's
want
really
to
good
take
to
some
close
time
it.
here,
Huh?
This is secret doors, right? We were doing investigation for secret doors.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Embers did very well with this last time.
well, investigation I can't do. Perception I can do.
you could do it.
if we want to take some time, I'll do the ritual for detect magic, and we can keep that going for like a decent amount of time.
That
Sure,
might be
why not?
worth it, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that. That sounds like a cool idea.
Yeah, Aurora won't be any good with finding secret doors through investigation. She can find unusual things through perception, but
You say that now and you're going to roll a natural 20 when you try.
Well, I got a 12 to investigation, so.
Okay.
I
I got a 9.
I guess I'll
All
look around
right.
too.
That shows me. That shows
But if that was perception, it would have been a 16.
Yeah.
I got for investigation, I got a 22.
Whoa.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, and Arvin is currently doing a ritual of detect magic. All right, so in this room, which is roughly a large size, so what is it, like 90 by 60? So you've got the main door, which seems to be the door, other than the door you guys came in, which I've removed for simplicity's sake, but that was it. Down here in this area underneath the scaffolding, there's really nothing. This looks like this used to be maybe like an area where this acid was produced or something like that. There's not a lot of equipment that's left over. This room seems to have like been packed up and moved out, or maybe even just these scaffolds and things like that were placed here at the end of everything. But you don't find any other evidence of crates. There's no other reason this room seems to be significant. You don't find any secret passages out of the room.
And we are in a tomb, right? This is a tomb.
Aurora's thinking about taking some time to meditate and says as much.
I don't
I'm
think
not
so.
really clear what the area below the castle was. I thought
Well,
there
if
would
I
be.
can't meditate, then I need someone to heal me.
I'm a little busy.
He's
But
just-
he's doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I sit down and start meditating. Actually, I sit up on the scaffolding and meditate. Yeah.
There you go.
So you've never been down here?
I've never been down here.
No.
Did your father come here a lot?
I don't know. Again, I'm not really privy to the man's inner workings, but it seems to me like this is some sort of rat's nest or warren of evil that's down below the house.
Do you know of any place that your father might go to if he were trying to escape or lure people into some kind of trap?
Right now, my best guess, and he points over at this door here, is through that door.
Oh, sure. That's yes. Was your father a man who enjoyed playing games with people and messing with their minds?
Very much so.
Awesome.
I can't think of anything noble or worthwhile to say about the man. I was happy to put him in his grave. I wish he had stayed there.
You and I both, brother. Okay. We will. I'll wait. until the ritual.
So are you spending hit die? Is that what you're doing over there, Kat?
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
It took me 3 hit dice to heal 10 points, but I did it.
Ouch. Okay.
How's the detect magic going? Because it only takes like
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Well, if we've got enough time to cast hit die or to use hit dice, you've got enough time to finish your ritual.
Okay.
So you're all ready.
Okay. Just gonna take a look around the room
Mm-hmm.
at both of the doors, see what I'm picking up, if
This-
I'm picking up.
Yeah, this room is pretty solidly non-magical. So you've got magic on the count. You've got the bags that both Aurora and Theophraxis are holding. The boxes that Acid was packed in. Nothing seems magical about. There's some stuff on all of you that's magical, but there's nothing else in this room that's really a giveaway.
This room is barren.
Can I walk over
Bed.
to that door, yeah,
That a ways?
and just listen?
Yep, sure, no problem.
I'm too much of a coward to go through. Well, not a coward. It's not.
Too cautious,
Yes.
right?
Cautious is another word for coward.
So like,
Wow.
would that be? What would that be a check for? Because they don't have like listen.
You go first.
Perception.
But does she not?
Fair enough.
If there's some reason where you think since you've taken so much time here that you think it falls more into
There's a reason
investigation,
somebody
I'd let
took
you do
most of the
that.
damage in that
Well, I
last
would
battle.
rather do investigation because I get
Yeah.
the points of the
Let's go with it. 'Cause
14 by then.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You've had a long period of time here. You
No,
don't
I
see
still
any,
want
you don't
those there.
hear anything back here behind this door. You're not noticing anything
Okay,
really
I'll-
unique about that door. Nothing else is really standing out there.
I'll
Okay.
trade you here. Put these over there.
Don't do that.
Okay, I'm gonna try to
snag
slowly
longer
just
for it.
open the door just a little bit so I can peek in.
Mm-hmm. Sure. So you open the door just a little bit, and there's a long, thin corridor. You notice a slight downward grade, but basically you're just seeing another corridor running down like this. Nothing's lit down here, so there's no light.
So these things that we just killed, how are they dressed?
Tatters of human clothing.
No.
Just corpses.
Okay, so they're just corpses on the ground that they haven't disappeared or anything like that?
Nope, they smell really bad. They seem to be rotting exceptionally fast, but just another form of undead.
Hey, you, let's get out of here.
Okay, so I just open the door now and step
Okay.
into the hallway.
Check.
Are we leaving?
I don't know how much time has passed because Aurora's still doing her thing.
Yeah, we're gonna say that by this point you've recovered your hit die, you've gotten your short rest in.
Okay.
My character's been listening at the door for a long time just to be sure.
Aurora jumps off the scaffolding and
Well, let's get going then.
sets the scaffolding on fire.
That sounds about right for Aurora. So I didn't bring any fire minis with me, so we're just going to assume everything is on fire. I don't have my fire minis or my little acid splashes today, so I guess.
Because, if you're not going to use the elemental attunement to just randomly light crap on fire.
Yeah, I think we're going to be revisiting the whole alignment, going towards chaotic good at this point one of these days. But it's good. Might as well just
She was
light stuff on
originally
fire.
chaotic good.
I know, and I give you such a hard time about it, and now I
Right?
gotta
And
say,
you're like, "Oh,
lately,
make her
I'm like,
neutral good." I'm
yeah,
like,
I'm feeling like
"Oh."
chaotic good is making more and more sense.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna be heartbroken about it, so.
She just was very neutral good on the whole killing the orcs thing.
That's right. I gotta say, it's probably one of the harder alignment questions I've had to tackle. We could probably write a little, treatise on it if it came to it.
That Aurora occasionally follows rules,
What
but
should
occasionally
Aurora's
just
actual alignment be?
randomly sets crap on fire for kicksies.
Yeah,
That's chaotic.
Right? That's what I would think.
Yeah.
I think we have definitely moved into more chaos than neutrality. But there's nothing
Well,
wrong
we
with
just had a lot of settings where she seemed neutral.
that. Right. I think that's fair.
I have to say for myself, playing neutral good is, I'm finding it exceptionally hard to kind of do that. Kind of prepare that.
Well, there's my acid splash thing. Nope, that's a healing potion.
A neutral good person is basically lawful, but is willing to throw it out when they feel like it. Whereas a chaotic person is like, I'm lawful, I'm not, I don't care. Burn it. Dance on it.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Right. It's just we happen to be in situations for a long time where it's made it seem like Aurora had some sort of rule book she was following.
Sure.
Now you know that's not the case. She just really strongly believes in killing orcs.
Okay. I know that was all riveting waiting for me, but
Well, we had a good description of chaotic. Stegosaurus agrees on chaotic.
Yeah, I think right now we're definitely in that direction.
And considering she ignored like the idea of continuing forward on the mission in order to party and drink.
Yeah, there is that. Okay.
No, there's a trap there.
I like it when there's glue. It's not a trap.
That's totally a trap. Good
So,
eyes.
continuing on.
I made my investigations.
It's a good thing you guys are so good at finding traps. Huh?
All right. So who's going first? You're going first.
Well,
And now
I'm in the
Stegosaurus
hall.
is just saying, so I don't even know. I don't even know anymore Stegosaurus.
Oh, they're like.
Eh,
two or 3 minutes
on
behind me.
trap
They
or
always
eh,
hang
on-
about.
And Enigmasaurus.
That's chaotic. That's chaotic.
We're kind of chaotic at this point. Okay, so
The
we
character
have
gets
you.
more chaotic the more Cape Codders I drink.
That's probably true. That's probably how it works for most people. Go to chaotic neutral and then chaotic wasted or something like that. Or-
Chaotic wasted.
But that's chaotic evil.
Wow.
So,
I need to play the chaotic evil side of the table. Alright, so you are all doing your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Embers has opened up this passageway which runs in a straight line.
Mhm.
It's getting to the point where it's at the dim end of your peripheral vision. You know, you can't really see that well into it, but you notice that the corridor stops. And there's just a hatch set into the floor. Standing out in the hall, so they can all do whatever they'd like too.
I'll go into the hall.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Me too.
Let's all follow the.
It's a tight space. That's the only downside. The Count kind of like
Aurora will
crouches
move
down in the
forward.
doorway looking through.
Aurora's gonna get within. How close can I be?
Oh, you didn't go up to the hatch.
I don't know. It's kind of a waste of water whip, so I'm not going to. I
Will
do
you
have
go
a thing
first?
that would allow me to open it up from 30 feet, but yeah, it cost me 2 key points to open a door, though. That's kind of dumb.
He just
Yeah,
short
I don't
rested
have, like,
everything.
mage hand or anything, so I can't.
All right, I'll go first.
Wait, can
Okay.
I throw him so he goes faster? Just kidding.
Mars
I'm
is
not
a-
that strong.
Yeah.
Eventually, I will permit that during the fight.
That's great. Her strength is an 8, so she
But
probably
that's not
will
gonna
never
happen.
do that.
Just keep hanging out with the Count. He'll throw it.
Arthur
That'd be great.
might, yeah, or the
I want
Count could
to. I
definitely
want to
toss you.
investigate the hatch.
Okay.
You said it's a hatch.
It's a
For
hatch.
Sure.
It's a hatch.
Okay.
I mean, it could be a hatch mimic, but it seems to be a hatch.
Hatch mimic.
Right.
Yes. One. Oh, that's a natural 1.
Okay, awesome. It's a
That's
hatch.
Awesome.
It's definitely a hatch mimic.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna
It's
try
definitely
it.
it's some. I don't know. This is trapped or something. There's something wrong about this. I think maybe it's a mimic.
I'm gonna try to do perception on the rest of the hall to see if there seem to be tripwires, pressure plates, anything like that.
Cool.
I'm gonna slice it with my sword since I think it's a mimic.
Okay, it's apparently made of stone.
Oh. No, never mind. Just
I've got a
stone.
19 to notice any other things that are perception-based traps.
As you move along, you notice no tripwires, no pressure plates, anything that seems obviously out of the way.
Is
It's
there-
not, my perception will not help with the door because the door just looks like a door.
You're not seeing anything that leads you to believe there's anything that's a trap in this hall.
Okay. I'm not seeing anything that looks like the traps that we've sprung in the past.
Okay. Well,
You want to open it?
sure.
Open it.
All right.
Do it.
All right.
Open it.
Okay.
Do it now.
Why don't you do it?
No, do it.
No, you do it.
You do it.
I don't want to do it. No.
You're already done.
No,
It looks
don't
like
do
you've
it.
already done it.
No, I haven't. Nope. Nope. Oh, I guess I have.
Oh,
I don't know when that happened.
Were you not going to do it? Should I put the hatch back?
That's okay. I don't know that.
You see a pit leading down. There's a ladder attached to one side. It descends about
Yes.
20 feet.
Okay.
I just jump in.
Cool. You just wanted to go first.
Duh.
Anybody else?
By me, Lord, get me down there.
All right, awesome. And you were just going to go down there. You're going to walk down the ladder.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool.
The monk just fell down. I got to get down there.
Well, I'm saying versus jumping down like she did. You're not trying to.
No.
Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah, she's just a rad monk. She doesn't need to worry about falling 20 feet.
Yeah,
It's brushing of a rock.
I mean, seriously, like, if she took max damage from falling that far, she would absorb it.
Okay, anybody else?
I'll go last.
You're going last. Okay, so Embers, do you want to go like next to last? Does the count go before you or after you?
I'll go before the count.
Okay.
Those 2 people already went down, so I'm assuming it. If
Oh, the
something
count's
was down
straight
there, I
down.
would have already heard screaming.
So now we'll go into kind of like a retroactivity phase as we describe what happens to Aurora as she goes down.
Cool.
Um,
Can I describe
There's a
how
ladder.
she tries to land?
yeah, go ahead.
So what she's gonna try to do is land in a crouch with her like bow behind her,
Mhm.
and the bow lights on fire.
Okay, go ahead and make your acrobatics check.
Superhero goes. Superhero landing.
That sounds more like
Superhero
a
landing.
performance roll to me.
Well, acrobatics is a 19, and if it's performance, it's a 16.
So you manage to land, you successfully land, and it's a bonus action, right? So you light the staff up behind you. Is it
It's actually an action to light
Okay,
the staff.
so it's an action. So when we
Yes.
go into initiative, you're not going to have like a bonus round here or anything like that.
Mm.
This pit.
I don't like the way he said that. So when we go to initiative,
Yeah, right.
But I do have a bonus to dodge still.
And she has a flaming stick.
Yes, this pit is entirely full of zombies
Nice.
that are slowly encroaching upon you at this point.
Well, I'm doing my bonus dodge.
Cool. And you get these 2 rounds all by yourself while everybody else descends, unless for some reason they start
Huh?
moving up faster.
So many zombies.
Yeah,
There
but-
are several zombies. So you are up right now making your initiative roll.
Okay.
I think maybe next time we should look more closely before we jump into the hole.
We just had this whole chaotic good conversation. Weren't you there for that? We just got to roll with this stuff.
Yeah, 22.
22. So you are going first.
Nice. Are they all within a 15-foot cube of me?
Yeah. Where's my
Again,
15
suck it.
damn.
No, actually, none of them are within a 15-foot
Oh,
cube of
darn
you
it.
yet.
Aw,
If you don't
can
mind
you move?
taking, like 8d6 damage, I just drew a card.
Yes, I approve this plan.
So, as far as my action goes, I am holding it for when they move within 15 feet of me, at which point I will set off Thunder Wave.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, Thunderwave.
Anything further there? That's it.
That is it.
Okay. So, of course, this is my move. So at this point, you'll want to Thunder Wave.
Yeah, that's when I'm going to thunder. Do you want to do the sound?
Thank you. Yes, I do. Pardon me as I find the sound. First, let's get some sound up here for the killing effect stuff. And now, let's get our Thunder Wave. Okay, what's my DC here?
The DC is a 14, and it is a con save.
Cool. Come on, I know I've got more D20 for this. Okay, I'll just roll 4 twice. You said 14?
14.
Okay, so that's 2 saves. 2 saves total. Okay, so everybody
So-
else gets moved back 10 feet.
Gets moved back 10 feet.
Okay,
All the ones that did not save take 12 points of thunder damage,
12 points of thunder damage. Cool.
and the ones that did take 6. And still got my dodge going.
Okay, so they only had to move, what, 10 feet in the first place? 15 feet? No, 10 feet. So the
Yeah.
remaining ones still have move,
Oh,
because they just get knocked back.
I thought zombies were slow.
I think they are, but I don't think they're less than 20 feet. They're exactly 20 feet. So that's actually super cool for them. Okay, and because of the fact that you have disadvantage, they only have a normal roll for hitting you.
Yeah.
So, AC is what again? 19?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, 1 hit.
Woo.
3 hits total.
Alright.
Okay, so that's 3 and 5 and another 7. So you took 12, 3, 5, yeah. So you took a total of 12 points of damage this round
Okay.
from being attacked by zombies.
Gotcha.
Okay, so at this point, you guys have heard,
Okay.
followed by and some twisting, ripping sounds.
So can we take back the whole jumping thing? No.
Yeah, are you saying that at this point anybody wants to try to enter faster or do anything different with their move?
I'd like to try to enter faster.
Okay,
Are you
so
sure?
basically your choices, are you going to try to jump down or are you
Well,
going to try
I
to...
am like right there, so
Yeah.
Can I-
yeah. I mean,
Can I try to stop you and be like, I can just throw something down
you can.
and try to save her, give her an automatic save?
Okay, I'll hold my. Yeah, I guess I'll stay there.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and roll your initiative? See where you fall into this queue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That would probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
12.
12.
Because I'm
Okay.
gonna roll 2 to see if I can just hold my action until after she does her fireball.
Sure. I'll roll for you. Why not?
Natural 20.
Okay.
I'll
so.
hold my action until after she does her
What's that
fireball.
make your?
Okay. What's your action going to be?
Huh?
What's your held action going to be?
So like.
Oh, because I can only attack.
Yeah. Attack or move.
Crap.
Well, you have range.
Can I see any of them from where I am?
It's 20 feet down. Yeah. Now at this point, you can see there are zombies right
Okay,
there.
then I'll just hold my action when she's done with the fire. Anything that's left that I can see,
Uh-huh.
I will shoot.
So you're gonna take a shot? Okay.
Don't shoot me. Go ahead, shoot.
Anything that's not Aurora?
Actually, no, it's shooter.
Yeah. Why not? Right? She'll catch it. She'll have fun with that.
Yeah,
That's
I've done it a lot of times.
Okay.
She'll catch
Arvin,
you
where'd
with
you
her
fall?
teeth.
I'm going at 11.
Okay. And then you're going at 12. We said. Okay. So Aurora's up now.
Oh, I'm up.
Yeah, because we're back at the top of the round.
Oh, cool. All right. I'm gonna hit one of them that got damaged badly before. It
Okay.
doesn't really matter
Cool.
which.
Cool. Yep. I'm gonna say it's this guy because he's got a fancy coat.
Okay, I'll hit Mr. Fancy Code.
Cool.
16?
16 to get hits.
Okay. And that is for a whopping 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah. And, well, that's a 17, so that hits. And once again, 6 points of damage. And dodge.
Okay. He is down. One guy down. All right. So you're holding.
You heard me now said I'm
Until
doing
after she does her
dodge.
fireball.
I did hear you with dodge. Thank you. Okay. So Aurora's done. Theophrax is holding. Embers is up now. Wait. What was your initiative?
11.
11. Okay. So Embers is up now.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast careful, so I can give you an automatic save, and I have a healing potion for you in case this
Yeah.
But
really
we have
really
lots
bad.
of healing potions.
I mean, she's gonna be hurt.
So spell save 14.
So let's say 14 for a fireball.
I believe
Is that what we're doing?
that's what. Let me make sure. I believe that's what it is. Though.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we're doing fireball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's definitely
Fireball.
Saving throw, dex saving throw.
dex saving throw for a fireball. And your spell save DC is 14.
14. Yeah.
1. No, yeah, 1. And then no, because they're modifier. Only 1 saved. We'll say it's this guy because he's got a sword.
Okay.
I'm thinking he's the one that saved before on the Thunder Wave, too.
Yeah, he
so
was
he's-
one of the
He's
savers.
like doing good.
Right. He was probably like super cool in real life.
He was the hero.
Right?
Protagonist.
Yeah, we can keep that one down.
28 damage.
28 damage. Okay.
So that's 14 on that.
Yeah. So that's pretty good for zombies at this point.
Can you make the hurt kitty noise?
Sure. Okay, so I am now doing some other stuff.
Some other stuff. Oh, this is the
1, okay, and then
This is the whether or not they
The zombie save.
3, okay. Everybody else is down.
Yay.
Wow.
But they're zombies, so, you know.
Okay, my turn.
Oh shit.
Yes, it is
yeah.
your turn. There's 3 zombies still
Okay, I'll
up.
shoot this first one.
Okay.
Oh my god, it smells.
Are you going for the super saver here? Is that what you're going for?
It smells like burnt cat.
That's not the first time that dice has done that to you.
Yeah.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Did
I
you
don't
roll
know.
a 1 again?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, pro side, it's a full attack, so you get to make 2 attacks. I mean, oh, wait, no, it's a misfire.
This fire. Only one. So I'll use the pistol instead.
All right.
Yeah, I'll use the musket.
Wait, was it the rifle that jammed again?
Yeah.
Aurora's invitation stands.
Well, one of these days, maybe you will make it to Eastkeep,
Alright.
and you'll be
You
able to
could
go
not
talk
make a
to
rifle of jamming too.
That's true, right?
Stupid idea.
I know, right? 14.
14 is going to hit.
Alright.
So I think this
That
is
was with the musket, so
fourth
that's a good
time
shot. That
now?
can just jams all the freaking time I do.
I mean, it's clearly user error. Everybody knows that. Precision Springsteen gadgetry rifles cannot be tampered with.
Yes, they can. I'll make it better, faster, longer. Let's see. That's 8 points of damage
Okay, yeah.
with the musket.
Hey, he's still up.
Yeah, shit.
Awesome.
That was my
There is a use for monsters that are entirely designed for people that roll well.
Was that my
Everything.
was that my reserve action? Can I move, or that was just my?
You can't move if you hold.
Right, gotcha.
So
So you're gonna have to stay up there safe.
All right, Aurora has dodged, so these are all just normal actions.
I
did
forgot
take
that we
action?
haven't gone yet.
Yeah, and then it'll be. I should have actually had them go earlier, shouldn't I? Oh well, that's all right. 1 hit
Okay.
for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, Arvin, you're up.
The
Okay.
cat down in the pit is looking bloody and charred and just all in all bad. Like there's
point for
blood
the team.
pouring down from her eyes. She's got a big patch of hair missing.
You're fine. It's just a bad cold. You just sleep it off.
My
Just
clothes have
flesh
been
it.
badly injured.
Not your clothes.
Good thing you
How
got
fast
that
can I
needle.
get down there?
Not your clothes.
How fast can you get down there? You
Yeah,
can just
what-
drop.
Okay.
It's only 20 feet.
Okay.
Fire.
Do you want to attempt an acrobatics check?
Why not?
Sure.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm at disadvantage. So that's a 7.
7. So that is not a successful acrobatics
Do I
check.
need to
talking
make
about. Seven's a
a
great
dexterity check so that he doesn't land on me?
No,
or-
I think we're gonna say that he can land on it and hit on just himself. That's fine.
Come on, sacred
So-
belly
Lands on
flop.
himself.
Yeah, you are up for 7 points of damage if I didn't say that earlier.
How
And then
many?
7.
Okay.
And then you can just take your turn. Okay, now, Will, I want to point this out. Let's do this again. Your armor is only giving you disadvantage on stealth.
Okay.
There's no other dexterity checks you were supposed to take
Oh,
disadvantage
nice.
on. Unless I'm missing something.
No, I think it only.
It's
I
just
think,
that.
So
yeah,
I
it's
want to
just-
I want to point this out. I appreciate you being so honest about this, but that's only a stealth roll.
Okay.
He's
Well,
making up for my blatant
it's still a
dishonesty.
7. So.
You can still take the damage. I mean, that's fine. But I mean, like in future, we won't have any more dex penalties unless it's stealth. Cool, man. So now you get to do stuff.
Okay.
What are you trying to do here?
Shoot. I guess I'm gonna hand axe the thing that's. There we go.
Hand axe. Okay, cool.
Natural 20.
Yes. See, that was worth taking 7 points of damage.
Okay, so 10 points of damage.
Okay, cool. All right, let's see if I can make my awesome save. No, he's finally down.
Yay!
Okay, now do you have an extra attack at this point, or you still one attack around? Okay. You never do. Yeah, it's mostly the fighter classes. Okay, so you're done. Anything for a bonus? You good?
Good.
Cool. Pardon me. The count looks at the pit. Ugh. Jumps down. Makes no acrobatics check whatsoever. Takes some measure of damage. And is going to go fight this guy.
There's a guy left.
No, he does not hit it at all. Yeah, there are 2 dudes up.
Is it like watery down in this pit? I just imagine water for some reason.
You know what's weird is it's not watery at all, but you do notice that there is like a fumy, like, you know, like a cesspit or a sewer type odor to it. You know, there's some kind of like rank and not sulfurous, that's not the term, but like gassy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
It happens.
Okay,
Okay,
so
at least you owned it.
top of the round is Theophractus.
I'm gonna make my tinker check.
Zombies.
Okay, you're making your tinker check to
Panic
try to
fart.
MGM the rifle.
Natural 20.
All right, so now it's great. Cool.
Now it's awesome. I'm gonna climb down. And
You're gonna climb down. Okay, so that's your round.
Yeah, done.
Cool. And then now we are on Aurora.
Cool, I'm gonna smack the guy right in front of me.
This guy right here, cool.
Yeah. Might not, that's a 10.
Yes, that hits.
Okay,
He's a
so
zombie.
zombies are
Yeah,
slow.
zombies suck at everything.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. All right, let's see if I can survive. He is still up.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him again.
Cool.
I definitely hit him that time.
Okay.
And that's for 6 points of damage.
He is
I've-
still up.
I've rolled my minimum damage now so many times.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna kick him.
Cool.
Gonna kick him
Let's see how long I can keep this round up here.
for 10 points of damage.
Oh, he's down that time. So close. So close.
So I went whack, whack, kick.
And then the third time with that kick, you like snap his neck and he's just down.
I just kicked his head
Got him.
off.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so that ends your round, right?
Yeah, I'm not bonus dodging for one guy.
No. All right, so we've finished up those 2. So now we are on. We're on Embers next.
How many are left? if I look
One
now?
guy.
Just one guy?
One guy.
I'm just gonna climb down.
Cool. Okay, you start climbing down. You are down.
Firebolt. To the face.
Fire what?
Firebolt.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
That's
Fireball.
when they
She's gonna
trigger.
fire
I
Fireball.
heard fireball.
No,
also,
not fireball.
Yeah, I also recall her pointing at Theophractus personally, just so we're clear. She was like firebolt and pointing very clearly over Sean's direction.
Oh.
But still probably hits their zombies.
11? No. I have a +6, so 12.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Zombie.
Use the fire dice.
You know what? I wasn't doing my additional fire damage this whole time.
Oh, because of the
Because you
stick?
did light it on fire. Yeah.
That is true.
18.
18. Okay. Now that's damage. Yeah.
That's gonna be hard.
Done.
Pretty sure unless the 1-0 means it's either 10
It's
or
good.
1, I can't tell.
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna assume this is 100. So, yeah, 18.
Okay. I could have rolled a 20. All right. He's down.
Better
Yay.
be 18
Well, you know,
damage.
some of us like to roll 20s multiple times, having zombies get killed.
Yeah.
Aurora puts her stick out and then collapses.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you a healing potion.
Yeah, how many healing potions do you have on you?
I think I have like 2.
I think I have like 6 or 7 in the bag.
I always buy like 3, and then
Or
I think I
Armin can
used
just
1.
use magic too.
I could.
I like that.
That's what
like,
you always
what's
wanna hear
it
from your
worth it
friend.
to me?
Well, and that way we can save healing potions for if Arvin gets knocked out.
Okay, I hand you a healing potion. My kitty. Aurora.
You have to make the noise if you feel like.
By the way, I found my dog.
She can already call cats.
She's a cat whisperer.
She is like
So
under
young.
2 years old and has done
If
that
you need
noise
more,
to
I
get a cat.
can
She will.
Apparently,
She's down to 7.
my first
Oh,
word when I was
okay.
a baby.
Yeah,
was
she's
cat.
bad. Bleeding and bloody and
Okay, take
She's
the
a good
healing
couple.
potion and then
what is it? 2d4
Oh.
plus something.
2d4 plus 2. You rolled your stinkiest healing roll ever?
not the
Well,
stinkies.
you going for it.
But for you, it's still probably like at least 9, right?
Plus 10.
Nice.
That means
So that's half of the damage
So what is
that I
it?
did to you.
you got 10 hit points from me for my spell.
Okay,
stuff.
well, she's back up to 25.
Okay. Well, since we are at half the table being gone at this
38.
point for breaks, how about we just go ahead and take our break? Because like half of us are standing up at this
I'm just
point.
kidding, alcohol.
No, it's good. Scooter, you feel like because
Hey,
we're
it's
gonna
up
move
to you,
on from
man.
here. Yeah, I think
Your
it'll be a good time
flow,
for a break.
it's your flow, man.
Yeah, we'll be right back and we'll get into the next part of what's going to happen that's fun to these guys. So
Ooh.
look forward to that. Stay tuned. It's still time to tabletop.
And you're live.
We're live. We're back
I
with the
mean-
Infinity Tower. So
I mean, you know, if the
real
mood
quick,
suits you at the moment.
a reminder of our
Realistically speaking,
sponsors,
probably
Ambient
won't.
Realms. Check out ambientrealms.com where you can find ambient sound effects like or for use in your games, ambientrealms.com. They support Huntington's Disease Society of America. I will never get that. And Autism Speaks. Go back to previous episodes. I've occasionally gotten that. Arknight that does the flat plastic minis, like so. And also some really cool battle maps. Check them out at arknight.com. When we get to our 100 followers, we will have 2 different giveaways from Arknight. So look forward to that. Scooter's giving me a hand signal that means that's coming up soon. So join us. Please follow us. We appreciate it. If you happen to be watching, follow. And what game did he bring? Tomorrow is Pandemic Legacy. February.
The month of February,
The month
the
of
coldest,
February.
shortest month. Celebrate Black History Month with horrible outbreaks of diseases.
Okay, cool. Something else to look forward to. And then let's see, what else do we want to talk about? That's pretty much it, yeah? We'll just have fun with that. So now we are in the middle of a zombie pit.
No,
Zombie
just kill them
event.
all.
There were zombies in the pit. It was formerly described as a zombie pit.
The pit formerly known as Zombie
The
Pit.
pit, formerly known as Zombie Pit, now known as Fireball Pit.
When music started, the zombies came out and started smashing into each other.
Our characters are now.
Yeah, Aurora was right in the middle of that mosh pit.
That does not surprise me.
It was
That's
a
right.
monster mash.
It was a great word, smash.
It's true. In fact, by 4th edition rules, you're also a monster. So congratulations.
You do look kind of
For those
monstrous.
that don't remember that.
Monstrously
one's
big
But
sideburns.
you have overcome.
I have.
gone. You're a player character again.
So we're in our pit. There are the mutilated corpses and smoldering burnt corpses of zombies all about.
Is there any use in like kind of checking them out to see like if they're carrying anything?
Yeah, sure, of course. Zombies always have treasure.
Can I just check the looks?
Yeah.
I can like be totally gross about
Investigation
it.
check as you
Now I need to
finger
get,
through
like,
these
some sort of
charter
water
mains.
stuff
Yeah,
to
15.
wash
You
it.
know, poke around a little bit.
You should check their stomachs.
Check their stuff.
They might have just eaten stuff.
Oh yeah.
You don't know if they know the value of gold
Tell you what, you
or
like
anything.
fresh meat.
Arvin.
Why don't you check this out?
This is
You and I took my
decidedly
for a
not
drink.
fresh meat.
But if they just ate something that's in their stomach, it would be fresh meat.
No, I'm saying they might have money in their stomachs.
Oh, because they ate something
Cha-ching.
with money on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to dig you through the zombie.
You do want to dig through zombie stuff.
Okay.
At about
you two
the
are
amount of time it
gross.
takes for this conversation to take place, you find nothing about it.
Okay. Alright, nothing about it. Good enough.
Yeah.
So it's just a room? There's like
Yeah.
no doors? No,
No.
nothing? It's just a pit.
Just a pit, 20 feet down.
Is your magic thing still up?
60 rounds.
Did the
Probably.
ladder catch on
Okay.
fire?
Did the ladder catch on fire? Yes. Everything caught on fire. Is the ladder permanently damaged? Maybe. Nobody's tried to really climb up it since then.
Oh, this will be fun.
The
We
climbing
got
down.
two strong
The
guys
climbing
with
down
us,
went
so
okay.
they can just
I mean, it smells bad down here, but is it just zombie bad, or is it there's swamp gas leaking in from somewhere?
There is some sort of additional aroma or odor that is gaseous.
I'm going to try to track down where that odor is coming from with perception.
That sounds very fun. Go ahead and do that.
I'm suddenly reminded of the sea.
Well, hey, that is a 25.
There is a section of wall over here that seems to be the area in which most of the gas smell is leaking from.
This is where the bad smell's coming from, everybody. There might be a secret door here. I don't know.
Count Smash.
Aurora's gonna move back away from it, though.
Count smash. Yeah. So you found the source of the.
Well, if that smell, the smell is coming from somewhere, so there's probably something there that needs to be opened. I don't think
you found
perception-
smell, but not any mechanism. Is what I'm saying.
Can I,
You weren't searching for any mechanisms. You were going by smell.
I was just going by smell.
By smell.
If you want to try to figure out the mechanism to open it, that's more in your
So Arvin's been trying to
wheelhouse.
ask you something. What's up?
can I hit the wall with the mace and see if it's freaking hollow or anything?
Yeah. You hit around dum 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 ta da da. It sounds definitely less strong and less solid than the rest of the wall.
I think you were right the first
You
time.
break it.
Yes, you could.
Count.
Count smash.
Yes.
Did you? Like, should I? I don't have anything I can cast on you. I'm sorry.
I'm going. Oh, I
Actually, you know what? Paylor will help us out with this. I'm casting guidance on myself.
Okay, cool.
Or actually, I'll cast it.
No,
You
no,
know,
go ahead and
what
cast
just
it. That's
happened
fine.
reminds me of a story about Short Tail and a pit of vipers.
Huh.
So this is a strength check?
Maybe
Strength check. If you want, let's make an athletics check.
Okay, that's actually a lot better. So 21,
Nice.
25.
You're doing better than the count is. So you come in here and just that didn't sound very good for that. But anyway, so you basically push on this wall, and through brute force, you manage to make a section swing in, so it pops and comes out to the side like
I
this.
cover my mouth and hold my breath.
Yes, there is a lot more gas coming in at this point. This room looks like it was formerly full, and now it's leveling out into the chamber. So it's kind of strong. At about this point, about this much of the room, about 3 feet at this point high.
Okay.
So about your collarbone.
Here, yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
make
then
a-
continuing forward.
I make a protective box of air around my head.
You're gonna make a box of it around your head. Okay.
Can I take a hit off that box of air?
You guys are fairly different heights, so I don't know that 5
No, I
foot
mean,
2
can
is
I,
gonna
can I
help.
crawl up on your back? Is what I'm asking.
Stick your head in the box of cleaner air.
Yeah, please, because this is really close
Quick,
to my
everybody
nose.
stick their faces in Aurora's face.
Can't make the unhappy cat noise again.
Too close, too close, too close!
So everybody.
Cat air.
So there is now a strong, at least 3 feet and starting to rise level of a very slightly distinct colored gas. It's
Do I
almost invisible.
Do I recognize the smell?
Do you recognize the smell? Let's make a really quick nature check.
Sure.
You could also do an arcana. Arcana if you want to. I'm sure you would have used to.
Nope, it smells like fresh daisies and a warm morning breeze.
So I have an
You don't know a
18.
chemical composition of it, but it smells bad like swamp gas or farts.
18.
Bobby
Sure.
Journal
It's
stench.
probably methane, if you have to give it a name.
It's methane gas. Hey, don't catch stuff on fire.
I'm looking at you.
Why are you looking at me? Look at her. Look at both of us.
There you go.
Now look at this. Wait.
Done.
Okay.
Oh.
That's pretty good for somebody with claws, right? I think.
Okay, that's true. The door's open though, right?
The door is open.
That.
Are we gonna go through?
Clunk. The hatch up above has closed itself.
Well, I don't
I guess
think
we're
that
going
we have a
through.
choice now.
Well, let's go. Let's go. I start going through.
I really want to ride.
It
This is the
smells
plan.
bad.
Just once
I'm
again,
for two.
I
I
really
need
want
to ride on someone's back.
I really do want to remind everybody, fire is strictly out right now.
Well, I have other things.
That means no firearms.
Who said that? Who said it means no firearms?
Or we just push all the bad guys behind us and then get
It
ahead of
really,
them.
if anything sparks, explodes, anything like that, just don't do it. Don't do lightning.
No, no, go for it.
That's fair. That's fair.
What happened to chaotic good here? Come on.
Chaotic good doesn't mean chaotic or
Chaotic
it
good.
doesn't mean stupid.
No, no, but there might be occasions in which it's most expedient to just fire one.
Oh sure, the situation where we all want to die.
Yeah. That's the one I was
I guess if we're all about to
Pretty
become
awesome.
something horrible, then yeah, fireball a lot of us.
Okay. So I look at all of you and I'm like, you're all turning into zombies. Whether you are or not, I can.
Well, that's rather ominous. What if I don't want to turn into something?
What if you don't have a choice, Theophraxis? You know, do you
There's
prefer-
always a
Do you
choice.
prefer Theophraxis? Just Theophraxis? Frax. Frax the Destroyer.
I had never considered Frax before. I think I kind of like that. Maybe I'll make that my new.
Your
No.
nom de plume?
Oh my gosh. Disadvantage.
No, it's Frax.
Disadvantage on like.
We should put it open for a poll.
Oh yeah. If Theo knew what you were talking about, that'd be a great idea.
Disadvantage on
Let's
that.
What is
ask
this?
people in the town which they
Twitter
like better.
of which you speak?
They'll
Hold
use
on,
theirs to
everybody.
send messages and then they'll send it back.
There's a whole lot of hole in there.
There's a whole lot of hole in there.
There's a hole in the bucket here, Liza.
Here, Liza.
I am getting so sick of dropping stuff, but it's entirely my fault.
I no blame Frax.
Yep.
I didn't do it. I'm singing. Well, you're singing about the whole.
Okay. I think I have fiddled enough.
I hope this is the final.
So,
Or
we're
is
through
that-
into this hallway. There's clearly a large open arch ahead. I think we said who's going in. Arvin and Ember said they were going in for sure.
Oh, I've definitely ran in because
Worse than
you gotta escape the
Am
smell.
I writing on
It's
your
much
shoulders?
worse in here than it is in the other room.
Oh god.
As you were continuing to
Yeah.
hear, you notice
Oh,
that
am I
gas
writing on
seems to
your
have risen to a
shoulders?
I don't
higher
think
height.
you are because she has a strength of 8.
Crap.
So everything you're finding in
So
here
you
is
might
actually
try to
quite a
climb
bit
up on her,
stronger.
but then she'd just fall over.
Nah, you're right.
Is that an open doorway that I see ahead?
You
Yes.
could ride in on the cow.
Yeah, can
I'm gonna go through it.
Can I
Okay.
put on your shoulders? This gas is kind of close to my nose. I don't know what's going to give me.
It's stronger still here.
On my shoulders?
Yeah, because she's too weak.
You have a lot of guns and bows on you.
Yeah.
I'm wearing metal.
Yeah. I didn't say we were going to be quiet.
Get me in the room. Get me away from the smell.
All right. The smell continues to strengthen in
I'm
this room.
gonna do an investigation, see if I can find out where the smell's coming from, which is a 18.
Okay. There is a large well here, and you can see like some sort of foaming, bubbling substance coming over, and it's just clouding this whole room with gas. You and Arvin both get to make con saves at this point.
Me.
It
Yep.
doesn't make a difference.
But I'm taller.
There is that. It's a
18.
pretty bad situation.
12.
Okay. You are noticeably like you can feel there is gas in this room, and it is uncomfortable to be in here.
Hey guys, I have another idea. What if we get back behind this door and then blow it out?
Come on.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of okay with that.
Get behind me and I'll do the slow run as the explosion's happening.
So you're gonna throw a fireball right there.
I'm throwing a fire. Well, I think a fire bolt would do it.
Do we
and
have
that way
to
I'm not
do
wasting
that?
a
I mean-
fireball.
I've got a lighter on me.
Yeah, we could just throw a torch in there and
Yeah.
hope for the best.
Okay, go. I'm leaving.
I mean, it's
I mean,
not
but I'm
waste your
taller. Maybe I
spell.
should do it. 'cause
None of you
so
move
far
that
around.
fast. Why don't you let Aurora do it?
Okay, here's my
Okay.
lighter.
There you go.
Aurora doesn't need no sting.
Oh, that's right. Because you can let her do it. Just cost me gold.
Okay, what are you trying to do, and where are you trying to do it?
I am.
And if you need to, you can ride on my shoulders.
It's okay. You've already made it clear.
Basically, I'm trying to light.
I get it.
Okay, fine, gnome. I might not be very strong.
You know what? Actually,
Awesome. I appreciate it.
it's probably best to let her do it because her firebolt will reach there, whereas I have to pretty much be standing on top of it.
Yeah, true.
Okay, I put the gnome back down. Sorry, gnome.
That's all right.
Okay, I go back.
It just
into the
occurred
room.
to me. I'm probably not going to outrun fire.
I'm going to cast firebolt on the big
Cash draft.
cauldron-y thing.
Okay, go ahead and make a initiative roll.
5.
5.
Aura's bracing herself right behind the wall. I want to note.
Yeah, that's
Like right
true.
there.
Yeah, I want to be. Yeah, I'll be
So
over.
if a
I'll be over here.
thing of flame
If
shoots
you guys
out-
close that door before I get
Just
to
like
it, I
right
will
there.
haunt you forever.
No, I'm just worried that if the backdraft shoots a giant gust, if you don't make it back, then we're all
Yeah.
going to get fried.
Yeah.
So
So
at least go
Aurora's
back
right
on the
there.
other side, yeah.
Right.
Embers,
there.
wisdom saving throw.
Shit.
At least we're streaming live opens so we're reporting.
20. No, I'm not. But 20.
Wow. You're fine. You felt for a moment like something was trying to hold you in place, but you have resisted.
I'm going to cast that firebolt.
Cast that firebolt.
20, but not nat.
Okay. And you hear this. As this gas is like igniting all the way back here.
Okay, I'm running.
Yeah. Which is basically like saying
Aw.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh, please don't have a negative 2. Okay, good.
Well, that wasn't great. Was that 13?
11.
10 points of fire damage.
Okay.
As you dart through the door,
Wait, I have resistance to fire damage.
cool.
So,
And
5.
the count pushes it closed just at that point as the fire starts leaking and like tongues of flame are shooting at the door. Rah! Pushes it closed on the other side.
Woo!
I like put out my hair.
Put my hand on the door, gently see if it's hot. Yeah. Trying to get a sense of when
I
the
mean,
fire.
I
Actually,
feel
maybe I should do that. Because I have
Okay.
resistance to fire.
Sure.
Is it warm?
For a second. It doesn't stay warm for very long.
Okay. Which implies it's done, right?
yeah, that should hopefully burnt off enough gas that
Yeah.
maybe it hurt something in there.
Okay, Count, open the door again, please, sir.
Alright.
Please, sir.
Aura's still pressed against the wall just in case. it
Pushing and
backdrafts.
totally falls down because of the way that.
Ah, the whole room!
Yeah, but
This
we
is
all
an
made our decks
earthquake.
shake.
You're
so-
very strong, Count.
Man, the Count is into fracking apparently.
Apparently. Alright. So we push the door open, and there's a second here where the air sucks out of the room just for a moment to fill in part of the space. But it seems scorched, smelling,
Does it smell like burnt
not
cows?
as gassy.
I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're all going in now. Thanks for making it safer.
Oh, yeah. At least I didn't have to cast it on someone that isn't in my group.
Okay, so
Hmm?
I'm gonna sneak in the corner, around the corner.
Cool.
Sneak, sneak.
Go ahead and make us a hide check or a stealth check.
Wasn't quite as sneaky as I wanted.
Can I make a stealth check?
Sure.
Where's the sneak? There it is. 8.
8. Okay.
I did better than you with a 12.
That would hurt. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
We're not being very sneaky.
I know, right?
I mean, you know, I'm not saying anything.
Yes.
You do better than us.
I got 4.
I'm
That's
not
a-
even gonna try.
Yeah, I'm gonna go actually this way.
You want to go the other side?
And we get over it.
Okay. Do you guys like being paired up, or do you want to be on opposite sides?
I want to be over there.
Okay. You guys get to be about there because you didn't do well on your stealth checks.
Yep.
What?
So you're not stealthy or anything.
I
just so
didn't
we're-
notice that. I thought
All
he was
right.
doing great.
I probably shouldn't have sung the sneaking song.
Sneak, sneak.
Maybe you shouldn't have. But the important thing is now the gas that was formerly in the room has burned off. There is now a fresh supply, like starting to leak out of this area here. It's not very big yet. The Count is rising out of this, like perched at the edge of the lip, not actually standing on anything. I'm not that skilled with minis, but he's basically hovering in air. Ooh. So you've made it this far.
I should.
clearly worthy of my attention. Well, did you have an initiative roll yet? Did we see
No,
when
not
you're going
yet.
to shoot him? Let's go ahead and see that initiative roll.
Alright.
I'm imagining everybody's going to want to act at some point, so you might as well all go for that.
Natural
22.
20.
22, natural 20,
9.
9.
20, but not nat.
Okay, cool. Our
Ooh,
policy has been
opposite.
natural 20 trumps
Yep.
whatever number, right? So you're up now, Arvin.
Okay.
Give him the middle.
Yes,
finger.
Count. We are worthy of your attention. More to the point, you're worthy of Palor's attention.
Oh.
And Guiding Bolt.
Guiding bolt. Excellent choice.
Palor burn.
Ooh, okay, so 22.
22 is definitely going to hit.
Okay, 12. 16, 18 points of radiant damage.
18.
He forgot to bring his
We have to be like, it's Palor time.
Oh.
First over the crowd. You guys got
Okay, so you're there, and then 20 and also 20?
22.
22, okay, so you're up.
Yeah, bang bang.
Bang, bang.
It's gonna be a 13.
13, okay.
Is that it?
Yep.
8 for damage. And another 13 and 10 damage. So 18 points. So cool. Tracing damage. Bring this each over that
He
way.
does seem largely incorporeal to you. You see the shots just passing through
Yeah,
his body.
fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so.
Sorry, that was 19.
19 for what? Damage? Okay.
Actually, no, I want to move closer to him
Sure.
instead. Yeah.
So like up there?
Yeah. My goal is going to be to get up to him. Use my glove on.
Yeah, sounds
I have a
good.
glove.
Okay.
Gravi.
All right, so we are on Embers. Unless, Aurora DB20, I forget.
Oh no, no,
Okay.
no. I got
For
it.
once.
I got an 8
Okay.
altogether. Wow.
Embers is
Yeah,
up.
I rolled a 3. That's great.
How far in do you want to be?
Move me towards that column. Yeah, so I'm like kind of using it for cover.
Okay.
And can I see what's behind it?
Can you see what this is?
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems to be a largish piece of, I don't know, something frosted. Perhaps it is a large pane of glass, or perhaps a sheet of something else. It's kind of an irregular shape.
That's also what I want.
Then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna use both my action turn to get closer and actually get behind the pillar between me and him.
Okay. Yep.
And that will be my turn.
So you're basically going to dash there, and then you're going to hold. That's that.
That's it.
Cool. Okay, so now, what was your initiative at, Kat? Like 8 we just said?
8.
Okay, so clearly we might have should now. That's
What?
just-
I don't know. You might have screwed up.
Oh no, don't worry, I did fine. Okay, Theophraxis is going to make a charisma saving throw.
Uh-oh.
As the count is unrolling something in front of his face, and you hear some sort of arcane incantation take place.
So arcane implying magic. Because
I mean, arcane does imply magic, yes.
17.
So, okay, you are doing all right. Whatever the count just intoned at you, for a moment there, you felt like something was going to happen, and it did not. Whew. That's kind of cool,
my
right?
head, you freak!
Maybe that's
Wait, is he a mind
Supposed
freak?
to work.
I don't have to reveal all of his cool powers to you guys. But we will prepare now a legendary action.
Oh.
I think I actually technically have to use it after one of your turns, don't I?
Yes.
So let's go back, retcon,
I'm
and this is a
taking
legendary
cover.
action before this action. So for his legendary action, he is going to be casting Summon Dragon. I think I'm funnier than I am, it's okay.
We're fighting a thing.
Okay,
with
everybody
legendary
makes
actions.
a dexterity
That's
saving
awesome.
throw.
Be level 6 after this, right?
Summon Dragon would be such a cool arrow.
13.
I'm sorry, what are we
Dex
Dex
save.
save.
20.
Nice. 4 total? Okay, cool. 18. Alright, so you guys are fine. You guys are prone.
At least I'm behind the
The
pillar.
entire room is shaking and like the stones are buckling back and forth and you've been knocked off your feet.
Oh, I really don't.
For his continued movement, he is moving here.
Oh, that's
Yes. Alright, so moving on. Ember's turn? No, your turn? Okay, cool.
I think she
Aurora.
already went.
No,
yeah, I already
she's.
went, so it's your turn.
Right. The thing that I meant to say is okay.
Okay. Somebody else. I want to go to there.
Okay, are you trying to make this an atabaxi move?
I am trying to make an tabaxi move. Let me know if that's within 80 feet. If not,
Yes. 80 feet is right.
cool. And I'm gonna hit it.
Cool, go ahead.
black.
By the way, at the time you reach here, you notice this is intensely cold. This does not seem to be glass, it seems to be a sheet of ice.
Okay. It is 25 to hit.
Okay, so you hit it.
Okay. And I do 7 points of damage.
Your strike resonates across the surface, but you notice no impact.
Okay. And I mean, I'm gonna hit it again just because that's what I can do next time. Next turn, I'm gonna do fiery stuff to it, but
Okay, cool.
I wanted to see first if I can crack it,
Yeah,
which I can't. I know I hit it again.
yeah.
And that's for 6 more points.
Okay, and you have a strong impression at this point that this thing is impervious to physical damage.
Can I
Okay.
move behind it at all?
Is 80 your total move?
Yeah.
Then no, that's it.
Alright.
Okay, so the Count has moved into the room. He moves further here. Father! Show yourself! Let's end this! No response from the Count. It was ended long ago. Okay, top of the round. Armin.
Pick myself up.
Okay, that's half your move.
Okay. And Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. On the Count. Who
Yes.
you cannot currently see. You're gonna have to move somewhere.
I don't think. You know what? You're absolutely right. So I'm going to use my one magic missile.
Still you have 0. We did that.
Oh, that's right. That's
But
right.
we're talking about like a
Stupid.
10-foot shift or something like that.
Okay, so yeah.
So you can move like here and have him within sight.
Okay.
So which one do you want to do?
Let's do magic missile
Okay, cool.
for 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage for magic missile.
Magic missile.
I'm sorry, I have a magic missile. Pardon me as I magic missile.
Did you shoot it?
Here's a magic missile. That was all you get.
That was all 3 of your things, so I did 7 points.
Yeah. Not been wrong.
Do you remember to add 1 to each of those?
It's just 34 points.
Okay.
Each die.
For each die.
So that's 10 points.
10 points of damage versus 7 points of damage. Okay, cool.
With
So-
magic missile.
Cool. So, lair action. We are going to do darkness.
Oh man, you could have shot it into the darkness if you would have waited.
All of you guys are currently in the darkness.
Move me over in that. Okay, there you go. I was like right there.
Okay, so we have darkness, and now we are on Theophraxis.
I want to keep heading towards where I think the pillar is. Like, actually, out of the door.
Okay, go ahead and make a simple intelligence check. Wisdom check.
70?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, so head more towards the towards him.
Okay. I think that's going to be the 25. I have to do that. That's totally what I was going for. Yep, cool.
Okay, I'll use my glove on it.
Using your glove on him. Alright, and what's our current effect? You're going to make a ranged attack or a touch attack?
I was gonna do melee attack.
Mhm, yeah.
Normally the gadgets are treated as martial weapons.
Right.
I got proficiency in that.
Cool.
The only thing I haven't decided on is what to do with the failure possibility. Obviously, one would cause it to break.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Flat out break.
Yep.
But probably like maybe a 2 would make it would discharge, but it would be doing damage. We need to work out sort of those details.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll see how the roll goes this time. All right.
So
Let's see how big is this
So let me
thing.
roll to see if it works.
Sure.
I got 15, so it works.
Okay.
So let me roll for the attack.
Sure.
Hey man, what did that table up to you, man?
I know, right? Got 1.
Okay. So it's discharge, right? That's that.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my my action surge then.
Okay.
So the gas,
Yes.
is it collecting up more?
I mean, it's kind of like billowing around that little well, but it doesn't seem to be collecting in huge quantities.
Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on that then. I'm going to shoot. Okay, I'll just use my action to disengage and pull back to on the other side of as far over towards the well as I can get. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, probably up there.
Okay.
All right. Cool. That's that then.
Yeah, that's it. All I got, man.
All right.
Yeah,
So
that's so awesome.
yes, 20, right?
Yes.
Embers.
Well, I'm gonna get back up.
Okay.
So that's
Yep.
15. And then I'm gonna try to move closer to the well.
Okay.
Do I have to make like or
Yeah, let's make it a
wisdom
same thing. Let's
check?
make it a wisdom check to see if you're gonna be able to get through there and find your way.
No.
Not good. What'd you do?
I got like a 3.
Okay, that's not so good. So you find yourself somewhere over here.
Okay.
So you've kind of gotten there, but you can't really confidently go farther. You kind of like brush against the count.
Like
Oh.
oh, sorry.
It's fine.
I just hope I didn't sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Anything further you want to try to work out there?
No, I'm pretty good.
All right.
I don't want to risk casting anything.
I mean, you might as well risk casting things, right? That's the
I
whole point.
already did that.
Okay,
good.
fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, my turn. The count is moving on Theophraxis. Theophraxis, what is your AC? 15. Okay, he does not hit you, but you feel a deep cold as he passes by you. Okay. So there's that. Okay, additional move. No, he's going to stay right there. He doesn't really want to trigger anything else, so that's good for that. You know what? You don't really have a weapon ready, so yeah, sure, he'll move back. Yeah, I like where that's at. Okay, so now we're going to go into the next initiative, which is not Aurora. You sure it's not
Aurora.
Aurora? Yeah, it's Aurora.
That's alright.
Okay.
This thing in front of me
Thing.
is ice.
It seems like ice.
Cool. I'm going to cast Shape the Flowing River.
Okay.
Shape the Flowing River. As an action, you can spend 1 key point. That's my last key point. Boop. Choose an area of ice or water no larger than 30 feet on a side, within 120 feet of you. You can change the water to ice within the area and vice versa. You can reshape ice in the area in any manner you choose.
Okay.
It is now a puddle of water.
What is your spell save DC? Or your monk save DC for all your other monk effects?
14.
14. It is a magical item, so it resists your attempt to use it, but you don't have to spend a key point.
Oh.
It's basically just, this is a magical thing, not just a pile of ice. So unfortunately it does not work. It's a pretty cool idea though.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean I wanted to do it as a DC save because, I mean otherwise that would be pretty cool.
It seems like an important thing that I
Yeah.
should get rid of.
No, I agree. I think it's great, like, you know, use of the region, so good stuff.
I am going to move behind it.
Okay, very doable. Check.
I don't know if I can try to do that again or if it's just totally resisted it.
That's a good question. I'm gonna say, like, I will let you try it again if you really want to, but I have stuff I have planned for that day, so.
Okay. So basically it's not going to work.
I would like it not to work.
Okay.
I mean, because it will kind of, you
Because we
know.
could just say that she did spend, I know you're trying to be nice, but you could say she spent
No,
a
she
key
doesn't have to
point.
spend the key points. But I will tell you that you have the idea this thing is strongly resistant to what you're trying to do.
Okay.
Because you're basically like trying to reshape something that is a magical item into a puddle of normal water.
Gotcha.
So,
She does shout, oh, I wish we had telepathy in this group.
You don't like mind reading. It's a real catch-22.
She does.
Really hates my.
Yeah.
All right.
I do shout like dispel magic.
There you go. Okay. So now we have finished Aurora's turn. On the lair action phase, 2 specters appear, floating through the walls of the room, and we continue to the top of the round, which is Arvin.
Try and get out of these burdens.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw to kind of figure out where you're going to go. Do you have any particular direction you want to go?
I'm just gonna start walking.
Okay. In that case,
so-
if you're just going to walk, this is going to be pretty easy to do.
So 19.
19. Where do you want to be?
Get me out by the well.
Check. Yes, you make it.
You're gonna have to do better than that count. And I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at second level.
Oh. I think you should have had an advantage on that roll you made for that glove with that one. This is kind of cool. We gotta work on tracking his effects better.
Oh,
So
man, that would've-
16.
That would have been clutch, right? I mean, I think basically we just gotta give you another chance on that glove.
And that's why that.
Okay.
Yeah, where are we at?
16.
16 to hit him with guiding bolt. You can hit.
Okay. Okay. So 6, 9, 12, 13, 15.
15. Okay. As you strike him with another guiding bolt, remember the next person who is attacking him gets advantage. Alright, so we gotta be keeping that in mind. Cool.
That was
Okay, so you've moved, you've done your attack. Cool. Alright, next up. Theophraxis.
Frax.
So you can let me retcon it and give me a charge on it? Give it a shot?
I will give you another charge on it since we screwed it up.
Okay, cool. Then I'll move up to him and try it again.
Yeah, he's at 30 feet. No, I'm sorry, he's at 25 feet. We're good.
Perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
Okay, here we go.
It's melee, right?
Right.
Proficient.
And then you roll to see if the device works.
Yeah, that worked.
Okay. And then now you're making your attack and you're gonna have advantage.
Correct. So it's gonna be 6 plus 2, 8, 11.
Okay, so that does not work. Sorry.
It's okay.
We tried.
Yeah, I tried.
So wait, if you didn't manage to hit him, is the guiding still up?
No, it's the first attack. It's not the first successful one. Because otherwise we get advantage over and over again. That's what he gets. Okay, so are you doing anything further?
Nah.
Okay.
How?
Embers.
Okay, so I'm gonna try once again to move up towards the well.
Okay.
So. Okay, where do I end up?
I don't know. You didn't do well?
Nope.
Alright.
Further into the darkness.
Yeah, we'll have you back, like, over here.
Can I like see out? No, I can't.
Yeah.
So that's all I can do. I'm good.
Okay, cool. Darkness is supposed to be bad for people. Alright, I'm up. Spectre. We're gonna deal with those two first. Okay, Arvin's the red. He's got the insanely high armor class. Nope, I just did Theophraxis instead. Okay, Theophraxis. Wow, that's a large number. I know. You take 8 points of necrotic damage and you can make a con save.
Natural 20.
Okay, nice. So you do not take max hit point damage. 8. So. The Count turns to you, reaching out with his spectral undead hand. He's reaching out at you with advantage. No, you are so lucky. He misses you. Yeah, you're on guard from the other attack, and so you manage to stay just out of his range as he reaches out for you again. It won't last forever. You'll be mine soon.
Keep your hands on me. On my own. No.
I'm not owning it.
I'm not owning it.
I belong to no other.
Okay, he's floating this way. Alright.
Floating?
Yep, floating. He flies everywhere. He's not touching the ground. He does not have a totally
Oh, I didn't
corporeal
read it
body.
like now.
Yeah, you have a glove.
Can I
Okay.
punch him?
No, you don't have that class feature. I'm pretty sure if you want to make an unarmed, start to get that class feature.
Okay.
I Could be wrong. Okay, so we did that. We are on Ember's moved already. We're on Cat, right?
Oh, is it my turn?
You know what? I didn't give the Count a chance to try to get out of the darkness. Nope, he didn't do good. Okay, we'll get another chance this turn. Spectres are gone, so we're on Aurora.
Okay. Let's see. I can't see through the pillar.
True.
Okay, so there's just a Spectre on Theo right now.
Just a Spectre on here right now.
So the main guy is there. Okay, thanks.
Yep.
I know this thing's not gonna melt.
Does not seem to want to melt.
Okay. I'll go ahead and attack the Spectre that's on Theo. Or on Frax. I should
Yep.
easily with
Yeah, you got that.
Okay, so advantage. Unless he's paralyzed.
He is actually not currently melee attacking, so you do not have advantage.
Oh,
He has a glove that does not have any charges to it.
It would have been choice if it went off.
17.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. For 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Cool.
And well, that definitely hit. That's 27. Still no natural 20s yet today.
That's okay. You're still done.
7 points of damage.
Okay, 7 more points of damage. Got it. Check.
And I'm gonna go ahead and use my last key to bonus dodge.
Okay, bonus dodge. Alright, so that finishes up with Aurora, so we're back on Armin.
Casting Dispel Magic on the darkness.
On the darkness. Check. Spell magic, the darkness is gone.
Yay! I like look around. I'm like, oh my god, no.
Yep,
This
okay.
is not where I thought I was gonna end up.
Movement.
I'm going to, I guess, move me like maybe closer to the well.
Closer to the well.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay, spiritual weapon. Yeah, pretty late. Okay. Spiritual weapon, check.
If I can catch his eye at all, I'm like pointing at the thing.
The thing.
Yeah, that thing.
She's pointing at the thing. It seems to be a
Dispel
large-
magic.
One thing at a time, but yeah.
Okay, so check, and then now Theophraxis.
The Spectre's on.
Yep, and Aurora's right there fighting alongside.
Alright, I'll get my long sword out. Start hacking and slashing at it.
Okay.
Now, can I do it?
Yep, now you get advantage. Yep.
Long sword. 15?
15 to hit. Yep.
6 points on that.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Cool.
So 11 plus 2, 13. So 19 total.
19 total. Between the two attacks.
Yeah, between the two attacks, 19 total slashing.
Cool. Okay, so the creature is damaged. Embers.
Okay. Going to the well. How tall is the well?
About this tall, so that's about 10 feet.
I can't.
Is it even 10 feet? Maybe it's more like 7
feet.
feet. Well, you know, I have to try my best with things. Like, say 7.
Okay, can I like jump and look in?
You want to jump and look into the well?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to jump up and look in?
Just like look in. Because I don't know if I can jump all
Yeah,
the
you
way
can
up.
like boost yourself up there and look in. Okay, you see like green fumes spewing out.
Nothing else?
Nothing else. Like there's no floor or anything like that. that you can see.
Okay. I'm gonna then. I'm not gonna fight. I'm then gonna.
Mushroom cloud. Game over.
Going to basically do magic missile on that one.
Yeah, sure.
I believe that one just like hits.
Yeah, just hits. You just do damage.
Yeah. 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay, it's down. Which I think is I should just do a blind, but I'm too much of a coward. I'm gonna get it wrong. Here's our magic missile.
Yay.
Hey. Okay, so this guy's down, and now we are on none of you guys. It's got to be my turn.
Yeah.
All right. So the Count is going to strike out once again. I'm not sure I like that as much.
That's right. Twice before attacking.
That is true. He's going to move here and do something different.
He doesn't know that.
go one. Like, oh.
That is actually what I'm doing. So you may feel bad in a second.
You know what?
Yeah, I kind of figured it would be lightning bolt. I'm just saying.
Okay, so it's only 5 feet wide, so Embers is actually clear of this.
Yay.
Dex saving throw, everybody's not hurt.
I'm also behind a giant well thing, so that helps.
18.
I don't think it's anything on cover. I think I didn't get to do it. 18?
23.
And
Okay, so 2 of you guys are taking enough damage. That's cool.
let's continue down.
He's pulling out a lot of dice.
Oh yes.
Well, yeah, lightning bolt was a crazy amount of damage.
It's only 8d6. Come on. I mean, I rolled a fireball on you guys earlier.
Hey, look, if I was falling off the building, that's fine.
Yeah, so 10, 20, 9, 29.
Iron down.
Oh, wait. 28.
Go down.
All right.
14 either way with us.
My glove activates though.
Your glove activates.
My gauntlet for my.
Oh, great, I'm right between that.
Is that
and
tank That's right here.
Your life, your
My
what's it called? Bracer.
auto-clip.
Bracer.
Yeah. My bracer activates correctly, and so it gives me.
This is your auto healing potion bracer. So there's more
this
crafty
gives me-
stuff here.
Just gives me 1d8 points back, like 1 hit point.
Okay, cool.
So I'm up.
You are not down, so that's cool.
I fall down.
Good. Have fun.
Back
Sorry,
up.
Mike.
Yeah, that could be better.
Cool. And I'm just going to continue drifting along this way. So that is that for. Oh, Spectre. Spectre attack on armor.
You don't need to do that.
No, it's okay. He wasn't very good at it. Okay, so moving on to Aurora.
I'm gonna close it on him and attack him. Because that's, you know how her brain works. He's moving. Honestly, if it was a feather drifting across the room, she would also attack it.
Which is fair.
Does a 12 hit?
Does a 12 no. Very close.
Well, that definitely doesn't hit. I'm getting rid of that die right now. I'll bonus kick him.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I rolled 2 1s in a row.
Ah.
You were saving up for a lot of 20s.
On
That's
different
what I'm
dice of that.
Dang.
thinking. Okay.
Then I dropped this one and it lands
You're
on
rolling as
24.
bad as I am.
Yeah, we're not doing great.
Okay, Arvin, you're up. Try to make everything better.
My only
Okay.
thing that was strategic didn't work, so.
I am casting Cure Wounds at level 2 on myself.
Okay.
6, 7, so 15 points. Back to me. Still not great. And then, I guess I am going to send my spirit. Is the count like within 60 feet?
Let's see. Yep.
Okay. My spiritual weapon is hunting his ass down and attacking him.
Cool. It's a good plan.
It
16.
16 hits.
You would get advantage, right?
What's that? The spiritual weapon?
Yeah, because I'm engaged in melee combat.
I don't know. I don't know if a magical spiritual weapon can get an advantage. Interesting. Let's say no for now, and we'll figure it out as we go. I will look into that for sure.
I was just thinking because of familiar.
Yeah. I think it would make sense if it was like 2 people fighting side by side. I don't know if at that distance if it would be as easy to communicate.
It's 10 points damage.
10 points of damage. The spiritual weapon seems to easily damage the count compared with other things we've seen so far. Okay, cool. Anything further there? Bonus, action, movement. You do have a creature engaged from you, so.
No, I'm good.
Okay, Ember's turn.
I'm gonna do magic missile again, but on the other specter.
Okay, magic missile on the spectre. So 1.
11 damage.
11 damage on the spectre. Okay, cool.
And then move me around to the right and then towards the ice thing. So like I went, yeah.
Cool. Okay, moving on. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Yay.
14.
Okay, you're down.
Oh.
I got a 1.
Yes, you're up. You were down.
24.
Yes, somehow I figured you would succeed. Okay, cool. Alright. The count attacks Aurora. Aurora, what is the DC?
19.
19. Not going to hit you. But he's reaching out again with those like cold claw-like hands, and he just moves right past you. Okay. You are going to get a attack of opportunity.
Cool. I'm gonna attack him.
He basically just passed right through and came out the other side.
Man.
Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
I do 8 points of damage to him.
Cool. And he continues to float away in this line over here, so he's now behind this pillar. Okay, Spectre attack on Arvin, which has advantage. I finally hit him. Points of damage on save. 20. Okay, 19 points of non-permanent necrotic damage. Okay, it is Aurora's turn.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna close it on.
Okay, are you gonna go 60?
Did you skip me?
Did I skip you? When would I have skipped you? Because this is the count's turn. We're like midway through initiative.
Okay.
This is 40 feet.
Yeah, remember Aurora's way after everybody.
Yeah, you're 40, so you're good.
Good. Cool, I'm gonna try to hit him again.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you're used to Aurora being at the top.
I know, it's
Yeah,
usually
right.
1,
That's what I
2,
was
3
saying.
times,
Like,
right.
wait a minute.
Everything's all wrong.
I don't understand.
Well, I'm pretty sure 26 hits him
26 will hit him.
for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then that does not hit him. It's a regular one. I'm gonna try to kick him. And that's 26 again, so
Okay,
that
cool,
hits. And that's on 4. For 9 more points of damage from the kick. Oh, wait. Wrong die. That was cheating. 10 points of damage.
Okay.
That's what you get for cheating.
Yeah, you get higher numbers. Good shot. The count at this point stands up. And he's going to move basically in a straight line for like this. Father, we should settle this with our hands. And the count says, you couldn't handle it, boy. I've told you before. We will let that play out as things continue on. But we're at the top of the initiative, which means it's Arvin's turn.
Okay. Stand me up.
Standing up.
Punch you in the dick.
Yeah, sacred dick punch to the Spectre.
Aurora has brought one of these things down by kicking in the nuts.
So it's a zombie.
Oh, yeah, no, that was a zombie.
Yeah.
Zombie nuts.
Yeah, I don't know if kicking a spectre is good.
Can I go ahead and attack with my spiritual weapon right
Yeah,
now?
you can do it before you do your action.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm going to go ahead and attack the Spectre with
Yeah,
the spiritual
good
weapon.
plan. Like this. Push stuff.
It's 12 hits.
12 is going to hit.
Okay.
I mean, except for the like horribly killing you part. Yeah.
Okay, so 9 points of damage.
9. All right. Let's see where this guy at. Oh, okay. He's looking much less corporeal at this point.
Okay. And then I am going to cast Spiritual Guardians. It will exempt my companions.
Okay.
Their wrath.
So you cast Spiritual Guardians. Now I need to check when I take.
Next turn.
Yeah, I think it's on this next turn, right? Start of the turn.
Start its turn. Too much damage.
That's the thing I need to keep remembering about all these things. Always start a turn.
It's a crazy blender.
It's going to be really good.
Yay.
It's just not right now.
Radiating radiant damage.
Okay, so you're set for that, and it's Theophraxis' turn.
I'm gonna take a healing potion.
Okay, so you take the healing potion.
How much is that? I forget.
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, nice. 10.
Nice. Pretty good.
That's awesome.
I mean, you can't do any better than that, so.
Yeah, exactly. Is there a way I can I use my athletics or my acrobatics to like full movement to hide behind the well, but still be prone? Just kind of like crawl real quick across the ground, so trying to stand up.
I think when you're prone, you don't get to take any movement. I think you have to stand up and take movement. In terms of conditions. Let's give it a second here while we go consult
Crawling
the
is
big book.
it's like half.
Yeah, I
Is
think
it
crawling
half?
is half move.
Okay, never mind
I
then.
will give you my ruling on conditions as soon as I have a ruling on conditions here in just a second. A prone is only option is to crawl, disadvantage on attack rolls. So it does not say you can't crawl.
But crawling
You
is half
can
movement
crawl.
anyway.
It doesn't say anything here about crawling being half movement.
Huh.
I mean, it would make sense for crawling to be half movement. movement. So I may need to look at a different part of this. Movement and position.
There's no way you can crawl as fast as like.
I'm a no.
Being prone, you have to crawl, and yes, it's double. So yes. Yep, half move.
Alright, well,
You can move 10 feet.
I might as well just stand up and walk over there. It's the same difference.
There you go.
Can
Just
I?
about like that.
Yeah, there you go. So like, yeah.
That's like totally what you get with your movement.
Fair enough.
I know. Kind of sucks being no. Okay, cool. And then that was it. Action, movement. Okay. Embers.
Here. I'm going to do magic. No, I'm going to do Maximilian's Earth and Grass on the count. So right behind him,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have like the hand take place. So hand rises out of the soil behind him, reaches up, try to grab him, and he has to make a strength saving throw. And it's gonna be 14.
Imagine says it's magic. It doesn't matter whether or not he's foiled. It's magic.
Okay, so. He fails the save.
Okay, so he is restrained,
Okay.
and now he's gonna take 2d6
Bludgeoning
bludgeoning
damage.
damage. 7.
Okay. The fist squeezes around him, crushing him in its grasp. Small noise of discomfort here. But his spectral form, you can see it moving back and forth between the fingers.
Trying to
So it
get
does not
out.
seem to have a full grasp on him.
Okay. And then move me closer to the pillar that's away from the council on the opposite side. Yeah.
You want to be behind it?
Yeah, for both.
Okay. Good? Yeah. Yeah. When he cast a lightning bolt, he was also reading from a scroll. I don't know if I made that clear.
Yeah, we saw that too.
I didn't.
Okay. I probably did not make that clear. Okay, so at this point, following Ember's action, everybody make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Yay.
Natural 1.
Nice.
15 I made for sure.
8.
Okay, so Praxis, Arvin,
Again, you blew
the
tail.
Count.
Right?
everyone's- Okay,
I'm gonna be a meerkat.
Aurora is probably getting different ones. Yep. Okay. Hurry up, you find a new die in here.
How many guys does he give roll?
Several.
Ooh,
Well, I'm probably gonna die.
what is this for?
What's a die? A touch attack. 17 points of damage. It is necrotic damage. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Just a second. Somebody remember 17 for me because I will forget. Thanks. I did not make that. I
Okay.
don't think. You said a con?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only 5, so.
This is permanent damage.
So even after arrest it doesn't?
Well, max hit point damage, let's say.
Okay, because that's different than permanent.
I don't think they have permanent fifth edition. But,
There are a couple.
Polymorph.
so you feel the life being drained from your body by the Count's necrotic touch.
Okay, so that was 17. So I'm down to 4 hit points.
Yeah, I'm down to 7. Single digits.
Okay, we are continuing on. The Count, having struck Aurora, passes through her and moves
I'm
this way.
doing an attack of
You
opportunity.
gotta go for it,
So,
right?
so the hand doesn't hold him.
The hand does not hold him, unfortunately.
That definitely hit him.
Cool.
For 8 more points of damage.
Okay, cool. So he has been hit.
What's the little thing there anyway?
That is where the hand goes. Hey, Arvin, you are not hit by the
Okay.
Spectre, despite a damage. Okay, so we finished that off. And you know what? Yeah, that feels right. Okay, so we are on Aurora's turn.
And she's gonna close in on him because what the hell? She's nearly dead, but she doesn't care.
Go for it.
So she definitely hit.
Cool.
For 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. All right.
And then definitely hit for 10 points of damage.
Okay, good, consistent.
And
He's starting out with a little one.
did not hit because that was only a 10.
Okay. There are points now where his etherealness is like becoming like more wispy, and his body does not seem as contained. He's getting to be a little bit irritated at this point.
Aurora goes like, little help?
I've had just about enough of you all coming into my home, causing all of this trouble. We continue on to the Count's turn, where he stands up and says, "This has not been your home for quite a while." And he runs straight out the old Count. He's making an attack. He is failing miserably, but he's basically just trying to paw him. He just like is catching wisps
He has
of air.
advantage.
He has advantage, sure. Let's do some hit. Alright, that'll hit. You know what? It's not like I'm trying to make things harder for you guys. I just, deal with it. Okay. He hits him, and one of the blows connects with the jaw line. And you see like this puff of like spectral vapor come out of it and connect back. He turns to the sun. That's it. Never again. Yep. So now we continue into the top of the initiative where it's Arvin.
Okay. Stand me up.
Ooh. Mason's probably just
What
for
happened to
fun.
the other specter?
He's gone. He got magic missile.
She meant the one that got knocked down. We thought that was the one that got knocked down.
Oh,
There it
okay.
is.
Yeah, he's not knocked out. That was my mistake.
Okay. That's last.
Yeah.
And I guess move me closer to the Count.
Okay.
Unless standing up was my move action.
You get half your move action.
Half my move.
So you are here.
And then I'm going to cast Sacred Radiance.
Sacred Radiance. You have to make me go and look up stuff. That's
No, it's Sacred Flame, dude. Remember?
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
beginning of the thing's turn, did it take the damage from your guardians?
Here, what's that kick?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
no.
No.
I didn't know if it was
is
gonna count then or
3d6
not.
or 3d8.
Oh, that's 3d8.
Okay, go ahead and roll some damage.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
Because that would have been before the count. not
That's a
the
totally
solid.
fair thing that I totally messed up.
Okay, so 14 and 18 points of damage.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh.
Yep, it is ethereally evaporated. Okay, cool. So you were casting Sacred Flame, which is
Alright,
Sacred
something had been
Radiance.
like itching at the back of my head. That, like,
Okay, what's the DC here?
16.
16. And this is Dex save?
Yes.
Okay. He is not successful.
8.
This is Radiant, correct?
Yes.
Alright, that's why we have to change the name so that I don't forget that it is Radiant. Okay, cool. He is looking less happy as the moments continue. So, anything further you're doing?
Yeah, Theophraxis. Go ahead and get the word for 11 points.
Nice.
You're down, so you're gonna get the last one.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna burn a grit and shoot. Wait, do I need to burn a grit for advantage?
You need to stand up. Oh, you don't even have to stand up. You're just going to lay on the ground.
Sure.
If you want to get advantage, you still need to burn a crit. This is a ranged attack.
First shot. 25.
Yes, that'll hit.
10 points on that hit.
Okay, good.
Another grit point. Natural 20.
Okay.
Out.
Prepare to receive a crit point back.
6 plus 10 points.
You get that grip point back. As you shoot, and that last shot goes right through where the Count's eye would be, you just, no, and it's like smoke starts leaking out of his body, no, and he's raising his hands up, and you just see like the smoke just starts like wisping up and tangling into the air, and it just like boils across the ceiling of the room, and just evaporates, and you see it go down like it's going towards the swell, and it goes straight into the mirror.
Straight to the glass.
I'm sorry, the
glass.
frosty thingy.
Frosted Myrrh.
That
thing
sheet
made
of
of
ice
ice.
thing. Yeah, I'm gonna
So
take
what
these
trigger
down
is
just
that?
because they don't add anything to the terrain, so you guys know what's going on. We'll focus on
I'm gonna stand up.
That's magic ice. I can't reform its shape.
Here, have a potion.
Here, I'm also going to do something. Everybody just take a break for about 10 minutes.
Okay, so while they're healing, I'm gonna go over to the ice and I'm gonna do
If you're injured, you want to be
Detect magic on
within
it.
30 feet of me.
I think I am.
I'll stay
I don't know.
as
I'll
a
move.
ritual.
I can't move my
Okay.
character
Are you doing this for a
myself,
full, like, you're doing a spell slot, right? It's not a ritual?
Yeah,
Well,
this.
I'm-
Oh,
I
sorry.
was talking to Ember, sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it as a ritual because they're all healing and doing their thing.
So you're gonna do that for 10 minutes.
but what are you doing?
Detect magic, but I'm wondering if I should actually.
Can you move Aurora closer to?
There it is.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be for 10 minutes. So if they take 10 minutes, if they don't, whatever. You know.
That's okay. My spell is 10 minutes, so.
Yeah, I mean it's the same thing, but like if I don't get to finish, then I don't get to finish, so that's fine.
Okay, cool.
It doesn't do anything about maximum healing or maximum health. Though, does
Oh
it?
no, I'm doing the.
No, it doesn't. So we're going to do this and then.
Okay, so you guys are doing a healing thingy of some kind over here.
That
Oh,
takes
we're
10
doing-
minutes as well.
Yeah, prayer of healing. So.
Okay, so you guys have stuff you're doing.
Okay. So 23 to everyone.
Well, that gets me up to what my current max is, which is 21.
Well, worst case,
Well,
what's
you
the
guys
range
have
on prayer
necrotic
healing?
damage too, so don't forget that.
Yeah. What's the range on prayer healing?
It's 30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah.
So you guys are like here, and this is still enough to get Ember's range.
No, that's taking into account that my necrotic damage is lower than my maximum health down to 21.
That was it. That was my last spell.
Well, let's hope he's
Cover that,
actually
cover
dead.
it up with something. Just cover it up with something if there's something to cover it with. Because remember, she can move through mirrors.
My phone's about to die, so I'm really tweeting this game. Sorry for people who like tweeting. But, okay, come on, seriously. You know what I'll do? I'll just do it this way.
No.
Nope, that's not going to happen for distance wise.
Oh, Hans is taking a picture.
Nothing bad ever comes from that, right?
You got back, what, 23 hit points?
Yeah, 23 hit points.
Ooh, sweet.
Did anybody besides me take max hit point damage?
You guys did surprisingly well not getting hit by stuff. Overall. Okay, sorry, nothing to see here.
Okay, so he finishes his healing, so what do I get for my detect magic?
As you finish your ritual, the mirror seems to frost over further, and it kind of becomes more opaque and darker. And at the center of it, I'm going to remove this just so it's easier to see. You see a dark silhouette and a pair of vividly glowing eyes looking back at you. The mirror is strongly enchanted.
Aurora repeats, cover the goddamn mirror.
With what?
Something, or you're gonna be turned to stone.
Okay, I pull out one of those.
Blankets.
Yeah, the blankets that we had, the padded armor blankets or something. We had something weird. What was that?
Do you have like
We
Travis
have
pack or
bedrolls
anything?
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. We can throw it over the top.
As you all are discussing this, there is like a pushing out, like the mirror of the ice starts pushing forward,
Take a
and
step back.
it splits a little bit, opens up, and a figure emerges from it. A long, hooded figure, just faintly glowing eyes, nothing like what you just saw, but just a long, incorporeal figure. And it does kind of like a half bow. Congratulations on your excellent defeat of a most worthy opponent. Milady Vela bids you all good tidings and acknowledges your martial prowess. Clearly you are not a force to be trifled with. She is willing to undergo parley at this point.
Cool. Let's do it.
Vela will withdraw her effect on your land and your companions, in exchange for your withdrawal from this area. Retreat from Drasil, return to where you came from, and all will be forgiven.
What reassurance do we have?
You have our word.
From what I understand, your word is tricky.
This is a place that depends entirely upon free will. Offering one's word in Drasil is as good a binding as anything you would ever find.
So, you're gonna leave our plane alone, stop turning people into stone, all
Correct.
that.
Entirely untouched. No further incursions upon your person or anyone you know or upon your plane. This creature has no face, so you only see eyes. Everything else is spectral and kind of ephemeral.
You saying Vela won't incur anymore, or no one from this realm will incur anymore?
This really isn't intended to be a trick. This is intended to be an acknowledgement of the fact that you have offered a serious defeat to a worthy adversary, and Vela sees no point in pursuing you further at this time.
So she's scared.
Can we stop insulting the guy without the face?
He's twitchy.
You seem
Count
like a
is moving
nice
forward.
fella.
Exactly what is my mother offering in this treaty? To leave them alone? What about me? What about my home? What about this shambles? Good sir, you know what your offenses against your mother were. For the remainder of you, you're free to go as you will. For the Count, he will continue to pay the price for his disobedience.
And you all want this creature to keep living?
Which one now? I'm sorry, I've got like a serious amount of life drain going down at the moment. I don't feel good.
I don't know if killing a messenger will.
It's not gonna do any good.
No.
I don't know if we should be talking about killing somebody right in front of them.
Honestly, I'm used to hostile negotiations. I think that's part of dealing with powerful adversaries. And again, I would like to congratulate you on your truly momentous defeat of a worthy opponent.
Well, thank you.
He likes to compliment us a lot.
I mean, clearly myself, I could offer no challenge against you. There's really no point in it at all, other than if you wish to send a message, but the message would be meaningless. My mistress cares nothing for my life. Such as it is, ha ha ha. But in seriousness, she will withdraw anything that could be considered offensive against your person, in exchange for which you do the same.
Anything we consider offensive to our person.
Again, not intended to be a very tricky negotiation. She won't turn you into stone. She won't make advances against your plane. You all go back home, enjoy your lives, be rewarded as heroes.
But then that's not a complete. I'm gonna use like. Well, it won't matter. Use a messenger. That's not really like a completely accurate description of what you're doing if you're gonna continue to torment the Count here.
The Count's offenses against his mother are nothing connected to what you've done. He's being punished severely for the fact that he directly disobeyed his mother and took to the opportunity to not allow her pass into his home, to treat her with the sort of warmth one would expect from a son. Would you have your children turn you away from your home?
I've seen quite a few children act up and grandchildren act up in interesting ways. Sometimes for the better.
Creature of darkness.
Yes. Oh.
I appreciate that bitch you call a master sent you here to butter us up. But the only negotiation that I will concede to is her surrendering her life to the end of this axe.
Right. Did you wish to undergo negotiations separately? Would you prefer that? Some of you
Leave.
go home, some of you stay here. Yes.
My path is set. I am a vessel of the light. You and that thing you serve are creatures of darkness. This is why I'm here.
Clearly, he can't speak for all of you. You're all creatures with free will. Clearly, you would want to find a peaceful solution that would lead to all of you extending your lifespans and enjoying those lives.
Technically, I have to do what he says because I'm not technically a creature of free will.
You are now.
Very interesting. All right.
Your debt is canceled to me.
No, this would be totally a different thing altogether if I wasn't on death's door already, so you guys do what you want. You're not attacking me. You're not attacking other people I know. Aurora walks off.
Splendid. We'll be sure to have the lady sent home.
I kind of pull you aside a little bit and I go, okay. Paylor, is he kind of one of those gods that's like, you know, say what you gotta say to do what you gotta do?
I'm a soldier. I was trained as a soldier. I've more recently begun learning my way as a priest. Paylor is the Lord of Light. He brings his light to dispel darkness, to destroy creatures of undeath. I cannot speak for him himself, as his mysteries are still unknown to me, but I don't believe me being here is an accident.
So we all know that this woman, even though I don't know much about her, is very tricky. And we know even though she says this is what she's going to do, she's got a backup plan. She's got something else she's going to do.
How far away is Aurora going?
Okay, so she's actually going around the other side of the pillar, and at which point she's going to make a stealth check.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's
Very poorly.
agree to what she said.
Unless she gets an advantage
But that
from them
doesn't
all
mean
being in conversation. That's what
we
she's
can't
trying
get
to
her
take
in another
advantage
way.
from.
Sure, go ahead.
We find another way to get her.
That's an 18.
Okay.
What do you propose? 'Cause
So now she's
here's the way
actually
right
trying
here.
to sneak back around the other side of sort of. She's keeping an eye on where his eyes
that
are
move?
focused
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
to like stay out, and she's trying to get closer to this to see if the portal is maybe still open.
Okay.
I'm
yeah.
sure if we ever needed to, we could probably summon or make the call out that we accept the terms, but
You touch the surface of the mirror, and it yields to your touch.
I'm going in.
Aurora has just decided my actions.
Well, I don't know if you saw her do it.
Very good.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious to everybody who's not the critter. So,
I cannot let my companions face this.
I'm gonna run through full. I'm gonna burn my entire action run after.
whoa! The count at this point, he takes a deep creature, I think they've answered for you. Arvin. He holds out his big, blistered, gross hand, takes it strongly in yours. I appreciate your assistance. I don't know how I'll find my way to the surface, but I hope we see each other again.
As do I.
Members. I'll keep the creature busy if there's any way I can. And with that, he turns to this one and throws like this long haymaker punch that just goes right through the mist of its head. I will tell my mistress that the negotiations have concluded, unfortunately, unsuccessfully. And he begins to withdraw through the mirror. What are you guys doing?
Looks like we're on our own.
Depends on what's on the other side of this mirror. I just know that Vela's at her weakest, like where she is, and so my whole plan was to stealth around
Members, I'm sorry.
and
The
get in
decision
there
is
and
yours at
attack.
this point. You can come with us. You can summon the door.
Run through that door, dude.
Let's go.
You guys each need to make a dexterity saving throw. Skill check. Ability check.
Of
4 total? Dude, you were so bad at this.
what?
It's just dexterity as a ability check.
16.
16. You were through handily. Arvin, you get right here, and you start feeling magical force constricting around you. Okay, strength saving throw.
Can I also aid to that? Because I jumped through, turn around, he's
You know what?
Natural 20.
I would say yes, but
No,
as you
I'll
go
add
to reach
my,
back,
like, aid to it.
yeah, you go back, you're like reaching out your hand, and and you push this magical force back, keeping the portal open for just a second, and fall through, and you feel it like snap shut behind you.
Already gave me a chance to look at the hole.
Nope, no hole looking. treasure looting, nothing like that.
It wasn't really
Throw my lighter
time.
down there.
You all, no count, are here.
And we end up in the middle of her court. surrounded
Everybody
by
make a
assassins.
Constitution check.
Well, that's
It's not a
cool.
saving throw. This is just a Constitution check.
All right.
I rolled a natural 1,
Oh shit, we're screwed.
so 2.
I'm just gonna go in increments.
Constitution check. So that we add our ability bonus to that. Right?
Yep.
I don't think I've ever
4.
rolled so many ones in a
4,
game.
5, okay.
By the way.
Whopping 5. Yeah.
How'd you do,
I'm
Embers?
trying to figure out how that number, but I'm going to check it and figure it out later. So 18.
Okay, cool. You, despite the fact that you are a warm-blooded, like heat-loving creature, are okay. You did what? Like
I rolled a
fire.
natural 1, but
Right.
I want to know, I am wearing a fur coat at all times.
That
I
is
come
true.
From a tundra.
That is true. You do come from the tundra, so you are slightly less shocked by this. You are in dead winter. This entire room that you are in now is made of ice. The floor is ice. The walls are ice. The temperature is approximately negative 10 degrees in this room. You are in a smooth, like a what's the term, like faceted chamber of ice. This entire building seems to be made of smooth, unjoined ice. The creature hovers just ahead of you and says, "I'm sure my mistress will be happy to welcome you should you reach the center." And it kind of drifts out and goes straight through the wall. As you find yourselves all in this very close-fitting tunnel. Leading forward, you can see there's probably a bend up ahead into some sort of labyrinth of ice.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I think it is really nice in here.
Well, good luck to take rest now.
That's where we're going to end up next time. At the Infinity Tower, in the heart, or, well, somewhere in the Ice Palace.
The cold heart. of the
Yay! You guys didn't die.
That's close, man.
When you look at some of those necrotic damage rolls, you're like, oh, that's a large number of dice. It's like, I think they'll survive.
Yeah, that permanent.
Flora definitely needs a long rest or she's so screwed.
No, just go for it, guys. I love how you guys rush in without long rests. It's pretty awesome. I gotta say, you guys are really good.
Should
Like
really try to
exhaustion
take a
checks,
long
like
rest.
basically every so much time.
It
I
could be
mean,
a
she
lot
knows
of
that
fun.
we're here already. If she attacks us during our long rest, so be it.
Okay.
I just want to I want to make it through the portal while it was still open.
No, we can't technically take a long rest because we don't unless we have like stuff to mitigate the
You just gotta remember you're not in frame right now. Nobody can
I
see
am.
on the camera with all your cool insights.
Totally going to give you the Wand of Magic Missile.
We
You
can
can
make
use it a
fire.
whole lot more than I can.
And Aurora has a lot of ways of mitigating the cold, being as that she is an elemental.
Yeah, you guys will figure your way
We
around.
got lots of ways around this.
It currently
I mean,
has
you can
5, but it has a maximum of 7 charges.
Okay.
When it runs out, you have to
after
roll
a short,
d20.
actually after a short rest, you can make.
If you get a 1, it busts.
And I can
but,
rebuild my lightning glove.
You're totally
And
oblivious
so
to the fact
how
we're
do I
still
get
on
the
stream,
charges
still going.
once the
It's okay.
once the
Ah.
charges are
Just so we're clear,
all
we're still
out,
on stream.
Okay.
Every scene like
roll
old
a
Allison's
d20
back
to
is
see
all-
if it survives.
Oh,
like,
man,
the
jeez.
Oh,
goose.
if it just okay.
Yeah,
And if it's like over 10,
but
it's
Allison's like totally flouting the stream. It's like all her back, and we can't even get her in the camera.
I don't even think she's on camera.
I know,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
she's off
saying.
camera.
oh, we're still
still
on.
on.
We're still
Yeah, we're
on.
still on. It's
You
not
guys have
that-
10 more minutes of content to
We
fill.
still have
You got a
to-
quota here, guys.
We got a quota? Oh,
No,
man.
okay. We are doing 1,000 XP for tonight's session. It is a little bit less than 1,000. It's less than I would have given you based on the previous session being too much. So I'm trying to balance that out this round, so the next round will be back to normal.
Oh, it's coming.
We're still very, very slowly marching our way towards
You
that.
guys are getting there. I think 1,000 is pretty good.
Twirling
You guys
to
mostly
level
fought like,
6.
again, I understood the idea of how to build encounters for experience very differently from 2 weeks ago to this week. So now I know that you guys don't get more experience for fighting more critters.
She's 2,000 away from her hands being magic.
So close. You guys are gonna have to just fight like a frost
I
dragon or
think
two.
we
to get
really
there.
do need to take that long
just
rest.
just one or two.
Yeah,
We need to get your
Eh.
points back.
Yeah.
We all need to recharge everything.
No,
She
we
knows we're already
absolutely.
here.
She already knows we're here. It was just a question of getting through the portal while it was
Yeah.
still
So
open.
we still need like 3K
And it's an
ish.
Ish.
Right? Yeah.
it's not that.
Guys
Like
have
you
to
guys
grind.
just have to And I don't know if you've gone to understanding it about Aurora will pretend to be a coward in order to like take advantage of the situation.
The recharging of the wand after you see if it busts or not. How does that work
It's a
again?
D6
yeah,
plus
you roll
1
a
for
D6
charges.
plus.
I think it's D6 plus 1.
Yeah, D6 plus 1 to see how many charges you get.
So it's good stuff. Standard
But they
one
slowly
of
fill up
mechanisms.
like over time too if it's not used.
It's
right?
just every night you get to roll that. So like
Oh.
if you didn't use all the charges, you still roll each night to see if it got charges. Or not.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
you should, in theory, after 2 days have full charges.
Okay.
And then only if it runs out to 0 do you have to see if it gets destroyed.
Right, that's right. If you
Correct.
use them all, you have to see if it gets destroyed.
It's a penalty for not remembering how many charges you shot.
Well, you know, some people just go, "Hey, I've got 7 charges. Here's 7 charges."
Yeah.
Who would ever do such a thing like
Right.
that?
It's a
That's why
good,
it's
good way to do it. So, yep. In recap, I think that using scrolls for a boss fight enemy is a great way to do it because there's no chance of leaving anything behind for you guys unless you just take them out. So that was good, and yeah, you guys handled yourselves well. That was a tough last fight. You guys kicked its butt.
We almost did not make that.
I know, but you guys did make it. That's like the measure of a good encounter, right?
Right, but now we're inside of the ice labyrinth having to take a long rest.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
fine.
again, you know,
That's
the
fine,
classic saying, "What could go wrong?" That's how we always deal with things in D&D.
Well, you know, Aurora was hoping that she would just be like right on the other side of it, and
Yeah,
that she
could
could
be
just,
like, "Come at me," but no, she's a coward. She's not gonna do that.
I know everybody's a coward except for Aurora.
That's right.
Even though I'm upset about the glove, my gauntlet worked.
So there's that, right? 1 out of 2.
Yeah, 1 out of 2 worked. Not too bad.
That's pretty good for a tinker.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyone
yeah.
got killed by accident? That's pretty good.
I mean, let's call that a win.
Oops, that
overall.
backfired. Sorry, guys.
So recap stuff. We got to work on making sure we track advantage more on things like guiding bolt. I got to get like some of those rings or something like that, so that I remember that exists. There's something to remember that we have.
Oh,
an
like the
actual thing
guardian
going on.
angels and the garden.
I think the
Guiding
biggest
bolt.
thing was the guiding bolt advantage. I don't think there's anything else that was really breaking that I forgot about in
You
game.
make little cards or something.
Yeah, something like that. You know, a
I
really
can
good
always
tip I
bring
think-
in stuff too.
Well,
I mean.
yeah, I mean, we
so
could all
the
think
pop
about it.
rings,
Yeah.
those work really well.
Yeah, something like that. You know, like for concentration
So-
spells. I think I've shared this with you before. That I had somebody who
Oh,
mentioned this on a I can't remember what.
Are we still on
blog.
stream or is
But
it
they said
over?
stick
Oh,
on like
we're
a
on
tea light
stream.
and like turn it on for when you've got concentration
well.
going, so you won't forget you have a concentration effect on. That's a really cool trick.
I was counting the rounds.
I like that. I saw you doing that when you were counting the rounds on spiritual weapon. That seemed like a really good idea.
I've seen people take like tiny little rubber band things, put them over
Are your
to represent,
guardians
like,
Yeah,
concentration
yeah.
with the spiritual
Something
element?
like that would be good. So we got to be a little bit more aware of that because we have a lot of status effects that are going on in game now.
Yeah.
So that would be good. None of you guys got paralyzed. Nobody got stunned. Nobody got anything. We had 1 permanent life drain out of all that.
Don't they have like those cards?
Yeah,
that
that's
you get
spiritual
for
weapon
cheap?
is
pretty
Like,
good,
with
actually,
everything
think
since
about
they
it.
Yeah,
come
but it was
on,
the
it's
first
not like
time
I
she'd
got
gotten
stunned or got
Yeah,
this.
yeah. You could do status cards too. That would be another good
By
thing.
that guy.
Okay.
So a lot of stuff we could do, but I think we're doing pretty well at keeping track of things. I mean, we didn't have too many real
Spiritual
things.
weapon's its own thing, so it wouldn't have been disrupted by the spirit guardians.
Yeah, as long as they're not both concentration.
Yeah.
But yeah, status cards for you would be good because, like, yeah, yours sometimes don't pass until later.
Yeah.
So it'd be good to have like a card out that reminds you, okay, next round.
Yeah.
This happens.
It's really interesting that in the 5th edition, so many of the spells are at the start of a turn. You know, it makes a lot of sense, but it's a really cool like thing I've got to remember that it's not you just instantly get it when something moves into your space. It's the start of their turn.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so spiritual weapon is
Because
not
usually it's
concentration,
when
and spirit guardians
If they
is.
move into the space, or if they remain in the space at the beginning of their turn,
Yeah.
then this thing.
See, that's the thing. I could be a total jerk, and I could have somebody go in and snipe at Arvin, and then go out, and they're not going to get the status effect. I mean, not that I would ever do that, but I mean, I may have thought of that. If
You
Yeah.
totally
No,
just
as soon
thought
as
of
they
that, and now
enter-
that's all you're gonna do.
Yeah, well,
He's putting notes.
that's
in
true.
there.
Yep.
Kick Arvin's ass.
That would require them
That's already
knowing
on
how
the list,
spiritual
trust me.
guardians work, though.
That's true. That would be metagaming.
Yeah.
We frown upon that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check to see if I know about it already, like you guys
The
do.
zombie makes an Arcana check.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
I'm
It's
still
okay.
saying we need to rig up some sort of a catapult just to launch me in.
And I think
right
it'd actually
after.
be a religion
Yeah.
check.
Sure.
Well, that's fine. Let me roll again to see if I got it that time. Yeah, that's at least an 18, so that's good.
Damn.
I don't know. I mean, I should just roll.
It's a
I had
religious
a
zombie.
really good set of rolls today for resisting stuff, so I was pretty happy with that. Okay, let's see. Tomorrow, Pandemic Legacy, February. Yes, look forward to that. See Cat there.
Yeah.
And otherwise, make sure you make time to tabletop. We will go discuss the rest of the game off stream. So, good night, everybody. Thank you for watching.